The hog is back, baby.
If we shifted from butthole to hog?
It was always hog and it was always butthole.
It's been hog the whole time. That's my
the
secret.
meme,
It's
the outer
always
space
hog.
meme.
Yeah.
Whole time.
The whole time.
Always
the
has
whole
been.
time.
Oh, I love
Alrighty,
that.
who'd like to recap last week?
Anarchy.
What did we started in?
Crime.
We
Crime.
started in Fufu's shop.
Yep.
Yeah, you started with the crime of breaking into Fufu's shop.
We did so many
Yes.
crimes.
Fufu's shop.
You can actually
I
go
forget.
into
So,
here.
did you discover the crazy like ritual room at that
I did.
point, or did you already find? Okay, yeah.
I think that's just her decor.
I think it's just a rug. Like, it's a pretty sick rug.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Great
it
stuff.
wasn't okay. And I'm not remembering the link as to how we got to the diner.
We
I
ended
know
up
where we
going
went
to
from there,
Gustavo
but-
Fring's place because we found a journal about
Oh, Johnny Blade.
Johnny Blade. So we followed that. I was like, oh yeah, I know where those cats hang out, which was a place to
Jeez,
get
I was
haircuts
talking
next
in
to my
third
spot.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go there. He was like, oh, they always hang out over at this diner. So we tracked them down.
It almost popped off at the diner.
Yeah, we
But we stayed
had our
cool.
butts covered for things popping off at the diner, but we went in and talked it out. Everything was cool. They talked us into. They were like, "Hey, man, this imp is really the problem. If he disappears, we could make things much safer for Fufu." And we were like, "All right, bet." Wink. The wink was at each other because we were like, "We'll figure it out, but we'll just say yes." And
we also
so
want to
we
get
devised a
Fufu like
plan.
out of those guys' palms.
Yeah. So we're working on that to like separate her from those bad lads. And so we were like, yeah. So we slept on it so we could get spell slots back, and then we went to the place where the imps were hanging out and crashing there. And I was like, hey, I've
Oh,
got
the farmhouse, yeah.
the farmhouse. And I was like, hey, let's talk because your employers are upset with you, and so they decided since one of you fucked up, you're all got to go. But hey, let's flip the script on them. And they were like, yeah. And so we went back. We were like, hey, the deed is done. Why don't you hang out with us? We're gonna go to this sweet after party. And then we went to where it all happened, the crime scene itself, the empty house that has been sold now. It has a sold sign. So someone's going to be moving in, and they're going to have some cleaning up to do because we got them in there.
We'll clean it up. We're not gonna. You imagine?
We're
Yeah,
gonna
we got rid of
We're
that
gonna make
body.
Fufu clean up the ash of her dead lover.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we started. We got an ambush, and so like the imps are there, we're there. I
Yep.
think Skipjack gave one of his
Just for questioning,
catchphrase.
did you guys like exit out the back door and break through the back door to get like? Because there's a whole group of you going next door, and I was just wondering about potential witnesses to seeing people do that. Did you go around the front or the back?
I am certain that we would have set up a quick way for us to like duck out and duck in, preferably through the back where there wouldn't have been.
I mean, we were basically like, let's go do drugs.
Mm-hmm.
We probably wouldn't have gone out the front door and into the.
I wasn't doing the trombone the whole way through
Got it.
This time.
this time.
Okay. So let's see. So there likely would have been other people at the Bright and Early, if the whole point is like let's go somewhere private. I would imagine, but they wouldn't know where you all went because you were able to kind of dip out. As far as people would know, it's like you're going in the back alley or whatever, but then they don't realize that you're going to go somewhere else. So yeah, you hung out at this vacant area for a little while. until finally, I wanted to kind of back up to position you guys to say, so you've got a number of potential exits for them to flee. There's the front door, there's the back door, there's this window that currently has a curtain over it, so people can't see in right now. And I think we're at like evening time, because we were talking about this was like during like a happy hour or something, right? Well, it's a Sunday evening, so like whatever time period kind of that would be. And then you've got the stairs as well, which the imps are already covering. But if there's any other way that you guys kind of want to position yourselves as you were talking to them before you're like, go now. Because the triggering moment is when you kick open the crate that the Nothic popped out of. Is there any way you want to position yourselves differently than what's currently on the map?
I mean, I guess it would just come down to the blocking the entrances. Auric on one of them makes sense to me. Did you want to be on the other one, Sid?
Hold please.
Now I remember why I'm here. Now I remember.
I think. Damn. I could be right there. Let me check the verbiage on something real quick. It's fine. It's fine.
I would just remember.
Oh, it's 15 foot. Okay.
We have 5 invisible imps in here as well.
I thought they were upstairs.
They're
on the
they're at the stairs right now. So
Okay.
here's what we're gonna do. Each of them is invisible right now. So if you attack, then you lose that invisibility. But currently they do have advantage on whatever attack they make if they do choose to make an attack. But it's gonna be all you guys in the turn order, and then I've lumped all the imps together so that way you guys can go. When playing the imps, as I was saying earlier, Ryan got the nat 20 on initiative, so I gave him the imp who happens to have the strength potion, which could mean that he is the could mean that he was the one who actually murdered the guy, but doesn't necessarily mean that. You guys never sussed out who that was. But in any case, so each of you have your own imp to control. I can put that here. I think I will
imp. Stunning.
link for it.
Yep, I got a Tony imp over here.
So that's the thing for an imp. And so yeah, guys, we'll kind of all go together. But when you're RPing them, just remember that they do have their own selfish motivations. They're probably impulsive enough that they will attack and potentially get killed. They're not the smartest things, but if it's like, oh my god, they're gonna do like a totally suicidal, like, just try to play them best you can. If kind of like a peasant run, if you feel that their character would just be like, fuck it, I'm getting invisible and getting out of there or whatever, you know, play them as what makes sense. I just didn't want to be the DM like rolling a bunch of them for you. So in any case, we all good to go?
I think so. I hope so.
Alrighty.
So,
Does the imp's invisibility like re-up every turn, or is it just a?
Only if they do an action, I believe. But they're
Oh, it is
they're
an
currently
it is an
invisible.
action. My bad.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
it's
Sorry,
an,
I read that as a property, not an action. My bad.
it is
Got
a non-spell action though, so you can do it every turn, but it is the action that you can do.
Okay.
Alrighty. So first up is Auric. Once the box opens up and the Nothic jumps out like, wah! Oh, one of my dogs is whining. In any case, once that happens, Auric, it seems like now is the time to lay your trap. What do you do?
I think while everyone's attention is distracted, or the red steps are divided attention, Auric is going to kind of assume a fighting pose, and the mark of finding on his head is going to glow as silvery kind of see-through energy, almost forming like a boxing glove, forms around his fists as he casts Hunter's Mark on this big boy right here.
All right.
And then he is going to say, "Let me show you how your real boxer fights." And then he takes a shot at him.
All right.
This wouldn't be considered a surprise round. We're
No, you're
We're in
just
it.
in turn order at this point.
okay. But I'm guessing a 10 does not hit.
No, your first swing, he quickly dodges. And he's just like, "What the fuck, bro?"
This is why I don't say cool things before I roll the dice. We'll do that. And that is Oryx's turn. Does my imp act after me?
No. At first last week, I was saying that it'd go immediately on your turn, but I'm just gonna have it all in like the imp's turn.
Okay.
Indigo, you're up next.
So they're not.
You have a drunken kind of half imp, half devil thing in front of you with a crossbow, and you're also guarding the window right now.
They're not. Are they actively like hostile, or are they still unaware of what's happening?
I think at this point they're really fucking confused.
I'm just kind of like, is Indigo gonna be the one to instigate this?
I mean, it already seems like it's being instigated, but you might be the first one to successfully land a hit.
And just to be clear, are we killing them or just beating them up?
Murder.
Murder. Another
it's
batch of
debatable.
crimes.
It's
Part of the
debatable.
lore is
They
that, like,
stay
if you
alive.
murder a devil, they just go down to hell, and then it takes them forever to come back because they're like reborn as Lemures or something.
Fair enough.
But it's kind of murder.
if the guy's drunk
I mean, in a
front
way,
of
that's
me,
what happens to a lot of people: is you kill them and they get sent to hell.
it's true.
Yep.
If the guy's drunk in front of me, does that mean I get advantage on attacking him?
This one I particularly made it so the effect on him is he's lowered a level. So you do not
Wow.
have advantage on him, but you would still be able to get sneak attack with Orc right next to you.
Okay.
Or you could just steady aim too.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna steady aim and might be the first person to do something. He's just gonna pull his sword and stab at him.
All right.
It's
But
the drugs. Stab.
Does a 15 hit?
Okay. A 15 does hit.
So that's 13 damage with sneak attack as he just shanks this dude with the sword.
What the fuck, dude? Oh, they're attacking us! Between the punch and the stab, they're pretty on to the fact that, like, oh, they're fighting. Fuck.
Also, I'm gonna activate my Whales from the Grave.
Okay.
And the dude in front of Auric, is going to take 1d6 necrotic damage.
Alrighty. Give some flavor for this. Are you poking or slashing?
So I think he's poking. It's stab with the short sword at the dude right in front of him. Just real like sink right into the person. But the Whales from the Grave, it doesn't give a ton of flavor. It just says that I can channel the power of death to harm someone else as well.
Okay.
I like to think of it as like they're all realizing like, oh no, they're trying to kill us, and like maybe it's like the pull to hell as their friend gets like stabbed as well.
Okay. In doing that, yeah, he gets stabbed. It's like, oh shit! As he just sees like blood is just dripping onto the floor now. And he's like holding it in his hands a little bit, but he's also like about to reach for his crossbow as well. All right, is that it for your turn? I think because of your steady aim, you can't do anything else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alrighty, Skipjack.
All right.
You're up. Johnny Blaze right in front of you. And you also got the
sure
Nothic next
is.
to you.
I'm gonna, in one fell swoop, Johnny is one dull blade. Get him, Daddy-O! And so I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on Johnny Blade and grant Bardic Inspiration to Doc Yankee over here.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not sure what your DC is, but he rolled low enough that I don't think it matters.
And he has to roll at disadvantage. Because, if we all recall, the last thing we did before getting into combat, I had him do a dose of Splash, which causes disadvantage on Wisdom and Intelligence. Saves, checks, I don't actually have it.
I think it might be checks and saves. But he also has advantage at what again?
Con and Charisma.
Alrighty, so yeah,
We don't have to think about that.
he definitely fails that. So go ahead and roll damage.
Right. One psychic
One
add
psychic
anything to that?
damage. His feelings are hurt. It's like, dude, come on, man. I thought we were cool. He's more hurt by the betrayal than by what you said.
Man, I thought I would have sworn you add charisma bonus to that, but okay. Damn, that's rough. 1d4, huh?
Warlocks now have a thing where instead of just agonizing blast, you could add your charisma onto any cantrip.
That's ridiculous.
In any case,
Well, he also
I
has
think like any
disadvantage on
one
his next
cantrip.
attack.
I don't think like all cantrips. But anyway, anything else that you do on your turn, Skipjack?
That's action, bonus action, and I'm kind of afraid to move because I'm standing in front of a dude with a knife, and I'm gonna be just real chill here.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's see. I forgot that they have Hellish Rebuke, and so I'm going to say I don't think Johnny Blade would do it over 1 point of damage. I think he's still confused of figuring out what's going on. But just to back up real quick, Indigo, I need you to make a Dex saving throw, please, because
good.
this little guy, after getting stabbed, would be furious enough that he would do a Hellish Rebuke on you.
This is where I really need to get to the level where I can get evasion. And 11.
Ugh. That's gonna be. I'm gonna roll it on screen because 3d10's a lot.
Oh Lord.
Alrighty. That's definitely a fail.
Oh my God.
Oh.
He's dead.
Almost.
Is he? Oh fuck.
He's like, oh, what the fuck, man? He freaking just like launches fire up at you as you.
I mean, if it wasn't for the hero's feast, I would be.
Yeah. So suddenly, Fairy's on fire.
Hot, hot, hot.
Talk about fairy fire. Okay. Anyway, so that's his one and only use of that. So at least it's gone. Let's see. Next up, we have Dr. Yanks.
I feel like you were setting me up there because I am literally going to use Fairy Fire now.
Okay.
I'll take. Do I need to take an attack op? Let's see. I'm trying to get just these boys, and not like myself. You know what I mean?
Okay. If you take one more step, then yes, you would take an attack up from King Jane.
Yeah, I guess I'll go for it because I do want to attempt to light the three of them up. So
Okay.
I will take that attack op.
Okay.
And I will cast Fairy Fire. And
He
I
rolled
will
a nat
need-
2, so you're fine.
All right, great.
He like swings a chain, but you're able to dodge just quickly enough. very tactical, and you can release that fairy fire.
Yep, and my DC's 14.
Okay.
And it's all three of the bigger guys.
All three of the bigger guys. Okay. We have got 2 failures and 1 success. Johnny Blade is able to dodge out of the way of this. But the 2 right in front of you, you get them. So let's go ahead and put little pink dots on them. Alrighty. They are fairy fire. Do you have any flavor for that?
Yeah. I think before I said it was almost like shooting out like a laughing gas a tube kind of thing out of the wrist of my doctor's coat. So I think the pink is an appropriate color of like a mist that goes out and kind of clings to them, you know.
Okay.
I do not have bonus actions, so that will be it for now.
Okay, so in that case, yeah, you get that all over the place. Some gets on the floor, some on the ceiling too. It's just kind of all over there.
I have to clean up so much in here.
And then Johnny Blade's turn, where Johnny Blade's like, "Oh yeah, you want to see how sharp my knife really is? Come on, you want to test me, bro?" And he's gonna try to stab you, Skipjack.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a nat 17 plus 7, so
Whoa.
At
that-
disadvantage.
why does he have disadvantage?
Vicious mockery.
Oh, because of that. All right, let me roll it again. That's a 14 plus it gets it to a 21.
Yeah,
Anything
21
else?
hits.
Remember, you have cutting words if you want to use it, but if you don't, you don't have to. Just
Oh, I don't know if I couldn't get it to below 13. No.
Reaction. I'd like to use my level up now.
Oh
Shit.
Get his ass.
As Auric is like focused on the guy right in front of him, he kind of his eyes dart over to the side and he sees that knife going towards Wrath and he's like, "No!" And you see the mark of finding on his temple kind of flares and starts to grow as it kind of goes back into the side of his head as more tendrils and spikes erupt from the side. And we kind of do like a color shift where like, you know, it's all normal colors, but then it's like all black with white outlines as you see kind of a purplish green energy in Auric's mind get thrown into Johnny Blades as he forces a psionic will on him to try and focus up as he uses silvery barbs to once again
Hell
roll the
yeah.
attack at disadvantage.
He has brought it down to a 14 total.
I will now use my reaction to cutting
Okay.
words and bring it down by a d6.
All right. Yeah, with Auric and well, I guess yeah. What are your cutting words? Because between that, he's kind of like a little
it's simple.
unfocused, and then you kind of sealed the deal on him not being able to land this blow.
I do a Michael Jackson spin and follow it with a
It's like,
my trumpet.
Johnny Blade is so
Dull. I know. Bow. Same joke twice. Got him.
Callback.
Let's see if there's anything else he does with a bonus action.
One more thing. As Auric levels up, he is going to be shifting over to the 2024 rules. And in addition to throwing off Johnny Blades, he is going to give advantage to Anthir. So in your mind, while Johnny Blades' mind is like immense amount of static is just like radiating through his mind, it's hard for him to focus. Clearly in your mind, Anthir, you hear Auric's voice calling out to you, "Anthir, focus up. Take him out while he's distracted."
Alrighty, he's going to bonus action disengage and hide behind King Chain. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's gonna kind of hide right in there.
Okay.
He's gonna be like, "Protect me, King Chain! They're starting to gang up on me. They're starting to gang up on Johnny Blade."
I mean,
Probably not the smartest move for Johnny Blade, but you know what? I never said these guys were super smart. All right, Anthea.
Okay. I was going to breath weapon, but that's an attack. And I don't want that to negate the advantage I was given.
Mm-hmm.
You have it for a minute, so
Okay. Because it's when you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one attack with breath weapon. That is 15-foot cone. Okay. So let me check one other thing. That's when I deal extra whenever I hit it with an attack roll. Okay, so that wouldn't matter anyway. All right. I am going to go ahead and do something that works real good. I'm going to go ahead and attack the guy.
Woo.
After I do Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. Which guy are you attacking?
The blade.
All right.
Ranger spell slot. Hold on real quick. Sorry. I was ready. No. Okay, that doesn't do shit. All right. I'm gonna step up here. I'm gonna hit the guy. Beep. Actually, no. I can hit him with a bow and arrow because this is not close quarters technically. So that's gonna be
Probably a good move to still be blocking the door.
yep. 16.
That hits.
Sick. Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 1d6 plus one more thing. I'm also going to add on Dreadful Strike. So in the midst of getting pelted with this arrow, plus that force damage, that force does a little bit more psychic on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be 13.
13. All right. I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please, because after you shoot him, he's gonna scream out at you and throw out some flame. You shoot him right in the leg, and he starts bleeding out down onto the floor. And yeah, let's get a.
Sure. Ooh. It's a 6.
Oh, it's gonna be all of this. Oh, jeez, they've been rolling well
Cool.
on these.
Cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yeah. You start catching flame and have to catch it as your clothes start kind of getting caught in the flames. It's kind of a stop, drop, and roll situation. Alrighty, next up. Is there anything else you do on your turn? Was that action, bonus action, any movement? Or is that it?
I don't have a reaction, so that is it.
Alrighty. Well, 2 out of the 4 guys have used up their reaction, their what do you call it? Hellish Rebuke, so at least that's good. The Nothic is going to Johnny Blade is starting to just kind of like cower around and look at like everything that's going on, and then the Nothic's just staring at him with a big wide eye. And so Johnny Blade is gonna need to make a Constitution save. Let's see. Oh, that was just barely a pass. Okay. So let's see. Is it save or suck, or does he still take? It's save or suck. So he is able to repel the rotting gaze in this case, but he's creeped out by like, he's like, guys, we gotta get out of here. So next up is the imps, who are currently invisible in the stairway. What? Ryan, your dude is the supposed leader of this, the roided out imp who is, if you guys zoom in, is like way more buff than the others.
Been doing some push-ups.
I think
he took a potion of hill giant strength.
I think we cut to the dark like stairwell, and it's like it would be like kind of low shot, but there's nothing there because they're all invisible. So like the camera's like panning back and forth to nothing. So it's like, all right, boys, this is what we trained for. You heard what they said. They were going to kill us all. So let's get in there and show them what we do. Imps, 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 imps. And like while he is invisible, he is jacked. So you just hear like really loud, like thud, 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 thud. But invisibly so. As he comes down around.
jacked.
Yeah. And he's gonna come. Yeah, he'll go right here, and he is going to take his attack on the one that Auric is fighting, the first one right there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
So he is strong.
Yeah, so it's a total of a +2 on top of what's normal.
Got it. Okay. And you can do the sting.
Yep. You can do the sting. And I think I've got a con. I've got a...
Oh my god. 13?
13 does not hit this guy. Gosh, even with advantage.
Oh my god. Well, he's visible now.
He's like, oh shit! You strong, but you ain't fast.
Refreshing.
All right, I guess that's his turn unless you want to move him anywhere else.
I guess he'll shift over a little bit here.
Okay.
So,
Alrighty. Next up is Artem's imp.
You know what? I'm gonna make this easy on me. He's gonna move over right next to here and try and do the sting attack, which will be an advantage because he is currently invisible, right?
Yep.
So hit.
Hey,
20?
there we go. Yes, that is a hit.
Cool.
Little drunken guy trying to just get his crossbow together. It's already gotten stabbed, and then suddenly a visible imp comes out of nowhere, gets him like right in the neck. Just, So, and he did not roll well on his con save, so he's gonna take the full poison damage. So damn, that's a total of 19.
Yeah.
Imps can hit hard.
How's this dude looking?
After that, really not good. He's in like 5 or less. I'll call it. That was a really, oof. He's
Sucker.
really looking rough at this point.
Well, he did his job.
Yeah. This imp showed up to work today. Already, Andrew's imp.
Okay. He's gonna fly down. Oop, there we go. Fly down the stairs. Is that the door? Wait.
So if you go down the stairs, it's kind of like this
Like that?
way. Yeah, and then here.
Okay.
Here's where you get to the rest of.
Okay. Cool. Fly up here and start wailing on beefy dude here.
Okay,
So
you do have advantage.
cool.
Yeah, and you needed
24?
it. Yes, thanks to your advantage, you are able to get a hit on this guy.
Cool. And then 1d4 plus 3 piercing poison. So 6.
I got
he has to make a.
Oh yeah, he's big beefy boy. He takes that just fine.
All right, then that's half as much. So 3.
Yep.
Oof. Pardon me.
Alrighty, 6 piercing plus. Where's the poison part?
3d6.
Hit 1d4 plus 3 piercing damage. Oh, plus 3d6 poison damage. I misread.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, he'll take
3d6.
half the poison that you roll.
Cool.
Okay, plus
Okay.
another 6
Damn.
poison. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, having the imps on your side has totally changed the context of this battle. Alrighty, Tony's imp.
I think
All
he's
right.
also going to.
Oh, do
See
you
if
want to
he
move
can
him
waste-
anymore?
Yeah, I want to see if he can waste his reaction. This one's feeling cocky, so he's
Okay.
gonna try to like swipe and kind of like back up flying, doing like a little rascal. Oh wait, no, that's Lost Boys, right?
So where do you move him to?
Back back behind Auric.
Okay.
He's gonna like float behind him, like use him as a human shield. Like, come on, come on.
You know what? I'll give that to you. I'll say that he's really pissed off by that, and he is going to take a swing at the imp. And that is definitely going to hit. That is, I mean, unless you guys do some crazy things, but yeah, he's gonna use his reaction to. What is that? That's an 18 to hit the imp.
Let me just check my sheet real quick. Yeah. 18.
Yeah.
18. You sure? Okay. Well, yes. Then yeah.
Yeah, so the imp's like being real cocky after getting a solid hit on him, and then boom, whacks him in one hit, neck broken. He goes flying into the wall, splat, and then just
was
ash
10 hit
falls to
points.
the ground. Like, actually, yeah, it's just a mixture of blood and ash just coats the wall when boom, just across.
Those
the
are
wall.
drug ingredients, right?
Actually, yeah.
Skipjack just goes up and snorts it off the wall.
Dude,
Fucking rock star.
show some respect. He just died.
Ah!
That's when it's
Uh,
freshest.
Yeah, Andrew, can you still get? I can't see him because
Fine, he had organ donor marked on his card.
Andrew Imp, yeah. Andrew Imp is dead. Okay. Tony Imp, sorry, you're
Tony Imp, that's okay. Tony Imp comes down the stairs to witness that. Brother, no! And immediately also attacks the big one.
up. Okay, go ahead and roll.
I will
to hit.
avenge you.
That does not hit.
I will attempt
He's
to
ready
avenge
for
you.
these freaking imps now. And like he hears a little like flapping of wings. He's just like with his bats like no.
All right, well he missed, but he's still.
Oh, actually,
floating
sorry. You
there.
get to roll that at advantage because you're invisible, so you can roll one more time.
Oh yeah. Hey,
There you
go,
you hit him.
How about that? All right. The D4 plus 3 plus 3D6. There you go, 15.
Let's see how he does on his con save. Oh yeah, he's only gonna take half the poison.
Okay, so 11.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Oh wait, on 7. Yes, 11. So 11 total.
He takes 11 total damage there. And he has not had a chance to rage yet, so he's taken a good chunk of this damage, and he's getting pretty pissed off. Sydney Imp, the last imp, coming down the stairs.
I'm going here. I'm gonna attack the little guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm gonna rock it. Oh, I got 50 million god dang freaking windows open, and not a single one of them is the imp anymore. Hold, please.
+5.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Can't
I
find my
got you.
cursor now. There it is. I'm fine.
You're great.
I'm doing fine.
You're doing great.
10. Fuck me.
Get advantage because invisible.
Yep.
It's invisible. Thanks, man.
Y'all, can we
Shit.
roll above a 10?
14.
Yes. Yes. We can.
Unfortunately, you swing down, and he's more ready for it. This time, he's taking more evasive maneuvers, and he is not getting hit again. He's like, "No, I'm not going down in a one round."
At what point, question, can I just level up Anthier whenever the fuck?
Yep.
Sick. I'm doing that right now, then.
Yeah.
After getting hit by a whole bunch of fire, how do you describe her leveling up in this moment?
It's the after. It's the flames kind of falling away, realizing that she's hurt and looking across the way and noticing how hurt Indigo is. It's noticing one imp fall, another one not making a hit.
I did.
And
I redeemed myself.
well, one of them did, but another one did not. And then I
Okay.
think another one also did not. It hasn't been great here. But it's her taking a moment and then like taking a breath, standing tall and like just like harnessing some fucking energy. And I'm doing something weird with this. I'm taking initiate into cleric spells to get sanctuary and shit like that.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
I'm getting bless. I am going to get bless, and I'm gonna bless you all.
All right. Now, because of this fight,
Yes.
Are you rolling
Doesn't make
for your
sense.
HP?
No.
Are you rolling for your HP bonus or taking
I-
the average?
Always roll for HP.
All right,
I'm
let's
glad
see
you
it.
said that. Actually,
So
I need to
fair.
update my token.
Am I gonna regret it? Not really.
hey,
No, that's good.
Nice.
All right, so yeah, in that moment, you gain some resilience and focus, and
Here we
some
go. It's
spirituality.
gonna be a whack ass mix up, but that's okay.
righty. So go
Alright.
ahead and I guess
Yep.
raise your HP and max HP by 6 plus whatever your con is.
Mhm.
And then with that, we go on to some of the devils who have been, gosh, they've been waiting for their turn.
oh boy,
King Chain is gonna look to Johnny Blade and says, "Time to turn the tables," and he's going to cast Darkness, snuffing out the fairy
Oh
fire.
my god, do I know?
And the darkness will spread 15 feet in every direction from this point, which basically covers the whole area. So at this moment, the whole first floor of this thing is in magical darkness, and the fairy fire is no more.
Is
Does
it?
it reappear when the darkness fades?
I'm not sure. I just looked up like a GM ruling thing, and second level darkness trumps a first level fairy fire.
it's effectively suppressed until
Yeah.
the darkness goes away.
Yeah,
but it's
got
still
it. So
there.
it's not gone. It's just not
Right.
doing anything.
Then you want to add like
Correct.
to make sure we don't could different icon if darkness drops.
I mean, I can
Never
put it
mind,
on there,
never
but
I'll draw.
I mean,
for you
we're
in
all
a second.
blind.
But yeah, you're all blind right now, but they're not,
The imps are also not
and
blind.
your imps are not either.
True.
And Skipjack I think has blind fighting. I think you got like 10 feet of blind sight.
yeah.
So anyways, so King James first he's doing that, then he's action surging.
dear.
And he is going to create
That in
an
people's way.
exit. What?
That might be covering.
Can we
Yeah, I
not
can't
have
see
this? It's like
Yeah,
blocking
sorry.
everything.
That's not what
Just,
I didn't think. it
use
was
your
gonna do that.
imagination. The whole room is
Yeah.
darkness. There's nowhere to it doesn't hit on this floor. So he is going to go up and say like, all right, I'm clearing a path. And he's going to go up to Anthir and whoosh, smack you with a chain.
No, get the fuck out of here.
He's not going
Wait,
to do
didn't he
that.
use darkness?
Yeah, and then he action surged.
Oh,
Wow, I can screen grab for you. That is a nat 20.
Can I cutting words that? That's
That's
no.
rude.
Okay, so
Let me. I'm just gonna like pick some spells really quick so I could get to my sheet real quick. Because I was picking them out real fast.
Oh no.
okay.
My God.
Yeah, Richard, attack someone else who's not busy.
Go away.
I'm
Jeez.
sorry. So let me just put in his info
Natural
real
20, you
quick.
said? Yeah.
He is a battle master, and he was going to do one of his maneuvers to essentially grapple you with that chain and like pull tight on you, trying to
Oh,
like
that's-
move you 5 feet away from the door. So I'm gonna need an opposed athletics, please.
Sure.
As he's like, yeah, trying to yank you away so that way they can flee. He did make a second attack, but he rolled really bad. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
yeah, the nat 20 is probably going to be enough.
Well,
So yeah, I guess don't worry about rolling that athletics. If you're down to 0, then he's just
I mean,
gonna
I
be
had
able to yank you.
I had eight hit points.
Okay. Are you sure you had 8 even after you added the 6 plus
Oh,
whatever?
pardon me. I had 8 plus. We had 14, 15 hit points.
Okay. Yeah, because this is another big roll, I'll roll it on screen. It's a total of 4d8 plus 4.
Ugh.
Okay, not mass damage, but yeah, he freaking knocks you out cold. As he knocks you out, there's like you lose a couple teeth, and they go flying. Blood spatters onto the wall and the floor, and then yeah, with the chain, he like drags you over to the side. And he's like, all right, boys, we're getting out of here. And so that's... you will hear a door opening up, but you can't see beyond that at this point. And I'm just going to put him on the GM layer for now. But you hear that door open up. Babe Ruthless. Mainly really doesn't like the imps right now, so Auric is actually not what he sees as his main threat. And he is going to attack Tony Imp and then Buff Imp. So let me roll those two real quick. Okay, misses Tony Imp actually, but then in swinging, big
there's a
beefy
Mrs.
Imp
Tony.
hits him real good. That will be a 24. I don't think anybody's going to try to undo that one.
I'd like the
Yes.
cutting words.
Yeah, I have a feeling that cutting words ain't going to cut it. So anyways, yeah, he tries swinging for that one, misses, and then just and smashes right down. The Buff Imp, as strong as he is, just splatters onto the floor. in a pile of blood and ash, and he is also dead.
Can
What?
I load a quick save?
Nope.
No.
I should have said before that before he did, he went into a rage before he started doing that.
Uh-oh.
So that's there, and then let's see. They didn't have any advantage or disadvantage against each other because of the magical darkness. He is going to start leaving a threatened square. Auric, if you would like to have a chance to take an attack up at disadvantage, you can, because you're starting to hear the movement all around. You're starting to get a sense that he's leaving you.
I
I don't know
already
if the
used my
rules are that
reaction.
if you can't see them, you don't get one. I think that's only in BG3. I don't think that's a D&D thing.
It doesn't matter. I
Uh,
already used my reaction.
The
Oh,
imp
shit.
would have still. Did Nothic ever go?
Yeah, he tried to do a rotting gaze and it didn't work.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. The imp would have gotten an attack up, I think.
Yeah. Yep, Tony Imp, if you want to take an attack up, you can do that.
I will. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. 'Cause that's without any. Oh, fairy fired. So 'cause the fairy fire would apply here. So 17.
Yeah, I think within the magical darkness, he can see there's still a little glow. But it doesn't really matter if the advantage worked or not anyway. A 17 will hit him.
Awesome.
So you can roll for damage. He will take only half of the piercing damage at this point.
and then he'll
And he got a nat
roll
20
for the-
on his con save, so he'll take just half of everything.
Okay, so 7.
7. All right, he takes 7, which still freaking annoys him. That hurts. Tony Imp can tell that he's bloodied at this point. He's not looking as good. You can tell that Babe Ruth has also made it out. Babe Ruthless has also made it out the door. The imps can tell that. So 2 people have started to leave through the door at this point. Lastly, Big Shot here, who is very low and very drunk. I think he's just gonna run for it at this point. He's going to use his action to disengage. Yeah, he's gonna get out of there, especially if he action surged. So he's out. And top of the round, Auric. I have to start copying and pasting some stuff onto a different map.
Did Auric so Auric heard people go out behind him and in front of
well,
him.
From his view, I think in front of him. I think everybody left out what you can ascertain is the back door.
Okay.
The only one still in the room right now is Johnny Blade, but I guess you wouldn't have a full idea of that.
I guess he's gonna go out the front door. Or the back door, rather. Wherever this door is.
Yep. Okay, so you kind of stumble around. They make sure you don't have to do any. You don't have to do any attack ops or anything, but you just kind of walk around trying to get to the door. How many spaces did you need to go? 1, 2. Okay.
I was here.
Okay. Let me place you over here real quick. I need to figure out real quick where everybody is.
I don't suppose it would have been appropriate if during the planning phase we would have had like Ray and some folks be ready to like clock people coming out.
I feel like you should have called that earlier rather than retconning it.
Yeah,
I think
that's
Ray
fair.
is tending to the bar right now.
that's fair. Part of our cover.
However, they wouldn't necessarily keep on running forever once they get over there. So let me just grab Auric real quick. Because once you get out of the building, suddenly your sight returns. However, you do see yourself kind of surrounded by these guys. They're looking like they're waiting for Johnny Blade, but then they see you come out. There's like Bat getting ready to go, Chain getting ready to go, and then a little further back, you see Big Shot pointing a light crossbow at you. So in that case, what do you do?
Auric is going to see everyone surrounding him, and he's going to have a quick flashback to his days as a mafioso enforcer when his partner was down and he was the only one around and the odds were stacked against him. And he is going to dig deep as we do like an x-ray on his heart. His eyes glow a little silvery glow around, and his heart begins to beat faster and faster, and you can see sweat starting to pour down his arms and legs as Auric uses his new feature, Dig Deep. Once per long rest, you can use a bonus action to dig deep for 10 minutes. You have advantage, or you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, and you ignore the effects of exhaustion levels less than 6. You can have 1 exhaustion level, no action required, to restore your use of it. Or, sorry, you can gain 1 exhaustion level, no action required to restore your use of it. He's just activating it right now. So
it's
he is
basically
functionally
like you have 1 rage, but just the endurance part, not the rage
Pretty
damage
much.
part. Got it.
Yes.
What's your custom class, Ryan? What's it called?
Well, this is the pugilist class, and this is the sweet science,
Okay, and this is the one that just got like a semi-official release, right?
more or less. Yeah, third party, but still, it's about as official as you can get without it being in
Right.
a book. He would have gotten this regardless of which version he was using. But yeah, so looking at these two guys, Kink Shame and which one looks more bruised?
Definitely Babe Ruthless. Kink Chain has not gotten a single hit on him yet.
And they're both fairy fired, right?
Yeah, once they step out of the thing, you see that the residual stuff that was put on them is still on it. So, yep.
Babe
you gotta
Ruthless
stand
is
up.
raging though.
Yeah, this dude is raging. That's true. It seems like this guy is a barbarian. This guy is a fighter.
We'll do heart for that.
Neither of them have
oh,
used their hellish rebuke yet.
Sure. Well, I guess he can. I mean, does hitting the guy who's concentrating on darkness make the most sense? Because then maybe he could drop it. But I do
Kink Chain
have.
is the one holding on darkness right now. It's up to you.
But I
which
do
one you wanna go
have
for.
Hunter's Mark on the bruiser.
You do have Hunter's Mark
Hmm.
on Babe Ruthless. Yep.
He's just gonna take, unless your fists are magic, which yeah,
The Hunter's Mark is force damage.
oh, so he wouldn't have resistance for that?
Not on the
No.
force damage.
Interesting.
And also, Rage does not care if it's magical or not. If it's bludgeoning, slashing, whatever, it still
Correct.
is halved.
He is going to
Oh,
take
gotcha.
a bunch to the barbarian.
All right.
Hmm. If he wants to hit this time,
Yeah, and he does.
and then a 1d6 force damage from the Hunter's Mark. Well,
Ooh, very nice.
rolled max damage on the punch, but it is halved to 6.
Yep.
And then 2 force damage for 8 points of damage.
All right, total of 8 points. That is solid. You punch him right in the nose. His nose busts open and he starts bleeding all over the place. And he's really pissed at that. And I'm going to need you to make a deck save, please, as he wants to fairy fire you. Or, sorry, hellish rebuke you.
He is raging.
Oh, yeah, he can't do a spell.
He cannot cast a spell.
You're right.
Hmm.
You're right. That is a very good point.
I guess that is one other difference between Dig Deep and Rage is that I can still cast spells.
Yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, he does not do that. Very good call.
That's my turn.
Alrighty, Indigo, back into the shop. We still have Johnny Blade standing, and but
Not
there's also
below.
three people have escaped out the back, and Anthir is out cold. What do you do?
So wait, is it still darkness inside of the shop?
It is. Yeah, because he didn't attack the guy who cast darkness. So yeah, it's still dark in here.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, Indigo doesn't really know what's what. I mean, he would have heard everything happen. So he's gonna...
You definitely heard a bunch of scuffle that seems like people have headed out the back door. But what exactly happened to Anthir is... You probably heard her drop. You probably... Like, Sydney, how would you describe how Anthir fell after getting, like, whacked in the face? Like, was it just out cold, or did she get out a scream? Like...
I mean, at least a sad little gasp, and then just falling to the ground in a heap.
Oh yeah, also, Anthir, can you roll a d4 for me?
Jesus, why?
What does that mean?
I'm already dead.
Well, you got a
Just
nat 20
mostly
that,
dead.
you got a nat 20 that dropped you to 0. So, okay, just as I said
There we
earlier,
go.
you lost 2 teeth.
No.
Those are wait,
I'm
like
so
my
glad
good
we got a
ones.
dentist.
Wait,
Uh,
I can take care of that.
yeah, two of your good ones.
not my good ones.
They're
all
alright,
good
so,
ones.
So, sorry,
No.
Indigo, what were you saying you were gonna do? You were gonna fly out?
Well, first of all, actually, he's gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
So Detect Thoughts, using his medallion, will let him sense the presence of thoughts within 30 feet of myself that belong to creatures that know languages or are telepathic. So
Okay.
he can at least tell who's in the room and I guess roughly where they are.
You've got Daredevil sense.
That's pretty cool.
That's a
Okay.
good idea, man.
Okay, so interesting. You can detect everybody in the room. You can detect that Anthir is like flatlining in brain activity at the moment. And that's about it. You can't tell. It seems like other people that were in the room are now not in the room. So that lines up with you hearing the back door and stuff. You definitely sense Johnny Blade being like, man, this is fucked up, man. Everybody's turning against Johnny Blade. Johnny Blade doesn't deserve this. Fuck this.
Kill Johnny Blade, please.
So you definitely get the sense of where Johnny Blade is. I will also tell you that within 30 feet towards the front of the building, which is right behind you, somewhere within 30 feet around there, you are hearing Caesar being like, where is that Auric? He needs... he's not showing up to the special town meeting. Gotta find him. This is embarrassing if he doesn't show up. So that's going on right now.
Yeah, he really doesn't care about that. Question. Would Indigo know if Anthir has any healing things on her?
She's had good berries, or was that already all passed out?
I want to say like she probably passed it all out because she cleaned out Bo's stores of daily snacks.
Mm-hmm.
So I have, or we have, somebody here has, hold please. We got Goodberry like muffin. Oh god, I hate this fuck ass window. We have 10 Goodberry muffins. They each heal 1 HP. We have 6 cinnamon rolls. They do 1d8 hit points with hit dice. And 2 Tiger Tails, which are 2 temp HP apiece.
Yeah, the
So
ones that are with hit dice, that's like only when you're able to use a hit dice. So like a
Hmm.
short rest or something.
Sorry to interrupt.
I brought snacks.
As someone who can see in the dark and kind of seeing Anthir drop, could I holler out as just like a free action?
Magical darkness?
Magical darkness, yes.
Yeah, he's got blind sight for 10 feet, which Anthir is
Oh,
within.
dang.
Mm-hmm. Is that
How do you have that?
Yeah, so if you want to call out that Anthir's down, that's fine.
I would like to yell, I've got Anthir! She's down, but not for long. I'm sorry, that's not his voice. Anthony's down, but not for long, baby. You just do what you do good, what you do best. A baby.
I mean, also, if the door was open with people leaving, we might all just see her silhouette fall anyway, right?
No, you're in
It's
darkness
magical
right now.
darkness.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, we still don't see a door open. My bad.
Well, he's Indigo's gonna do what a rogue would do. Then
All right.
he's gonna summon his bravery. Am I attacking at disadvantage?
You would because it's in the dark right now. That he can see you, you can't see him. Even with the mental thing, you get an idea where he is, but I don't think that changes.
That's fair. It gives me at least a target, because otherwise I don't think I
Yes.
could attack him anyway.
Yep.
All right. So this is gonna be bad, but let's see if you can do it. No.
Oh, nat 1, which that seems about right. You go and you swing and just absolute whiff it. Nothing.
All right, and then bonus action disengage. He's gonna move 15 feet this way in some sort of vague attempt to try and be a protector, though. Question mark.
All right. At the very least, you're helping protect the door. You'd get another attack op if Johnny Blade tried to leave.
Oh,
door.
I more meant like because Anthier got fucking destroyed.
Fair enough. Alrighty, Skipjack.
All right. Skipjack's going to kind of start darting for the door. Well, all right. First thing he's going to do is offer up a healing word with the get up, I get on up. I get up, get on up. Get up, get on up.
Nice choice.
Get on the scene. At level 2.
All right.
Ugh. Could have been better. 11 HP back to you, Anthier.
That was level 2. Give it another
Unless it-
D4 because I think we're using 2020 for heals. So
Did it not? Oh, it only did the first. That is so weird. It didn't add the extra D4
well,
or extra.
go ahead and do
2d4.
another D4.
It's
It only did
44.
2d4.
yeah,
Did
it's
it do
it's 4d4 at level 2.
Oh, it's 4D4 at level 2.
Yeah,
Is it
you
an
add-
additional
I
2?
think so.
Oh, damn.
Yep,
Yeah,
it
so-
is.
All right, we'll do just roll
Yeah,
an
they
additional
really-
2D4.
Yeah.
They really
I
boosted
don't
the
know why.
healing.
Nice!
So 19.
Thank you.
There we go.
19 HP.
19 HP. That's a healing word.
All
Yes,
from
it
that
is.
song.
Mhm.
All right, that's your bonus action. What do you do for an action?
I'm going to. Oh, I could either deal with Blade or help out back. There are
You
3
can't
devils you can
currently
see.
see him, but if you get the sense that he still might be around, you can head that direction and then eventually be able to sense him.
Um.
Well, I thought you can.
Only
Oh,
within 10
not
feet.
10 feet.
Oh. I feel like I should help out in the alley.
All right.
I feel like I should help out in the alley. There are a lot of people in here, including 3 night vision experts. So I've got 20 movement that gets me to the door.
Okay. Alrighty. That gets you to the door. Is that where you're staying?
I'd like to pop outside if I can.
Oh, pop outside. Okay. How many feet left do you have?
10, so I guess 5 to get out to the other side of the door.
Back up here. Oh, Auric is currently in that space, so you gotta shimmy to the left or the right. The left will.
Shimmy.
You could either go here or here.
I
I'm
wouldn't-
actually going
I
to.
wouldn't go near the barbarian.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, he's gonna smack the shit out of me.
I'm kind of thinking here.
You know, they could just Green Lantern you if you're right in between them, right?
Yeah, you're walking into a
I
flank.
know. Yeah, I sure am.
You could stay in.
I could, but not if I'm gonna do the thing I'm trying to do.
All right,
Um,
I trust you.
well, that's a mistake. All right, yeah, I'm gonna pop here, and with I'm gonna take a knee and say, I got one trick, and it's up my sleeve. No, it's not. It's here. Boom. And I'm gonna use spray of cards,
Okay.
and in a 15-foot cone, I'm gonna get these two.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
That is a Dex save. I got to make a DC. Was it its own DC 15 Dex save?
Okay. Dude right in front of you, it's like point blank range, can't dodge it. Guy in the back, even drunk, is able to like duck low, and he's able to dodge it.
Okay. Well,
Or at least some
then,
of it is.
then he only takes 9 damage. For rounding. down.
Okay. 9 damage and 19 for this one.
19, and this one since he is blinded until his next turn.
Force damage. Okay. Why don't you just go ahead and describe how you do it with these two guys?
Oh
They were
shit!
already pretty hurt.
So he kind of like ruffles out this deck of cards, and they just kind of flip, 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 dig right into him, and then like the neck area on either side, it just like goes through and past, and a little like a cough of ash goes out where the cards slice through, and then he kind of
Okay.
dissolves to
Puffs of
ash.
ash.
Do both
right
of them
there.
do it?
Okay, that was a really solid turn. You upped somebody and you downed 2 people.
And I'm going to turn around to
Dang, man.
this dude and say, it's going to be a real bad night for you if you try to run from us.
Okay.
No, what am I talking about? He's going to get got. Like, there's no... Well,
Well, you think on that while we go back to Dr. Yanks.
yeah.
Dr. Yanks is still, no one has hit the guy who turned on the dark. So you are
No,
still
but-
currently in blindness at the moment.
Yeah, there was a scuffle with him near me, so I'm gonna move toward that noise
Uh-huh.
and go for it. I know these will be at disadvantage.
Yep.
I'm gonna put as part of the first attack. I'm gonna do one of my scalpels and then an offhand attack as part of the first attack. It's also gonna be a booming blade, FYI.
Okay.
So that's a 10 and a 12.
A 10 and a 12, neither will hit as you start booming up your 2 scalpel things. He's able to just easily dodge, being able to see your moves perfectly.
I do still have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, okay.
What is what's the dice on that, Andrew?
A D6.
Okay, let's throw that onto the 12.
Okay.
How about a 17?
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so just scrambling.
Oh, but if
through
you're
there.
doing booming blade, that's a whole. Oh, but that's an action then bonus.
It's
action.
part of you make the melee attack as part of it. So
Okay.
in this case, it's just the offhand attack that would hit. In this
Got it,
case,
okay.
yeah, it would not be the whole booming blade business, unfortunately, but that's okay.
All right, go
I'll
ahead and roll damage on that.
I'll still at least hit him. It's only going to be this, but at least I'm hitting something.
Okay, yeah, it was.
At least my knife found some meat. I know he's in there.
Yep. All right. You stab it. He doesn't even bother uncanny dodging that. Like it'd be a waste of a reaction.
Yeah, well, let's at least get the minimum.
Yep. So
Go
you
for
got
the minimum
2.
con save.
You got 2 damage to him. All right, Johnny Blaze.
He's still got to roll on that darkness. I'm sure he'll make it, but he does still technically have to roll.
He's not
to
the
save
one who
it.
did it. King Chain did it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was
Yep.
mixed up.
Johnny Blade is going to bonus action try to get around it. Be like, man, fuck these guys. and he's gonna try to go up and stab Sydney Imp so he can get out of here.
What did I do?
You stood in the doorway. Wow,
God dang.
got a nat 2.
I thought you were gonna say 20 again, and I was like,
No.
Jesus, Italian
Nat
child.
2. He like goes over, swings, but the imp like is able to swat it away with his tail. It's just like, ooh, this cat's got claws, and that's. He really thought he'd be able to slice him and get through, but this imp also showed up to work. That's him. Anthea, you're up, and you're
Dark.
close. It's very dark. You don't even know that like 2 feet away from you is light. But you are next to a door that you can hear a scuffle going on out there.
I think so. The room itself is dark. I know I was next to the door.
Yeah.
I think she's like on her hands and knees, like feels that doorway and
Mhm.
goes to what she perceives as the best potential exit.
Okay.
So we're
Yeah,
moving
you go
out.
ahead and do that. And you are currently prone, just kind of crawling.
Yeah.
And I guess if you kept on crawling from that angle, you'd stick your head out and then see like right there. So you could change course and go over to this side if you wanted to. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't want to be near him.
Okay. So you could go over here if you wanted.
Yes, please. Yeah, that'd be fucking super
Okay.
duper.
You go there. Do you use half your movement to stand up?
Yes.
Okay.
And as I do, King Shame looks fine, right?
He hasn't been
Like,
hit once.
He's fine, but okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and do what I took that fucking spell for. I think I'm gonna bless the people out here.
Okay, including yourself.
It's for 3 people. So yeah. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number rolled to the attack or saving throw. So all y'all plus me is blessed that are out here. How sad that I am doing this to myself. That's a fucking action. Do I have bonus? 1 second. 1 second. Hail of Thorns, Hunter's Mark, or Misty Step. And Hunter's Mark or Hail of Thorns comes with an attack. I guess that's all I have right now.
Okay, so just the bless.
We're just blessing.
All right, you 3 out there are hashtag blessed. Going to the Nothic, who has true sight. He can see in all this magical darkness.
He's
and
just watching it unfold.
Basically, and he sees Johnny Blade trying to escape that way, and he's smart enough to be like, oh shit, all that's standing in between him and the door is a little imp. So he's gonna run down and take 2 claw swipes at him. That was a nat 20 and a nat 3, so we'll take that claw attack. That's
I was wondering
2d6.
if the Nothic could see in the dark. I'm like, this big ass eye, he better be able to see in the magic darkness.
He can. Okay, 2d6 plus 3. That's 5 plus 8. So that's a total of 8. And he will uncanny dodge that. So he only takes 4. Okay. So that's the Nothic. Now we got Artem's Imp, who is currently in the corner and can see everything right now. Sees Johnny Blade trying to escape.
I'm sorry, we're on Artem's Imp or mine?
Artem's.
Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't realize
Sorry about
I was muted.
Oh.
He's gonna move around in front of Johnny Blaze and stop him from running out that door.
Okay.
Because he's gonna try and attack. Because the imps want to kill Johnny Blaze. Who doesn't?
Yeah. Johnny Blade doesn't want to kill Johnny Blade.
Too bad.
Alright, let's get that roll.
17.
17 is enough to hit him, yeah.
Johnny Blade gonna get fucked up. So DC 11 Constitution. And
He got a nat 20 on his con save.
well,
What bitch?
then takes the full of that, and we'll take half
Does have a damage
of
moment. My bad.
this. That's a damn
Ooh,
good
after
roll,
that.
though.
That's a damn good roll, even with his nat 20 con. Oof, if it wasn't for saving that, he'd probably be dead right now. He's looking really bad after that hit. He's like, oh, fuck, fuck. All right, Tony Imp,
Yeah, fuck him up.
you might be able to finish him off.
Yes, he will go for that. 17.
That hits. Make another con save,
Right.
which he will still pass. Not nat 20, but he passes.
All right. Well, he'll still take 9. No, sorry. More than that. 7, 11.
Yeah, it's enough. So go ahead and describe how he stings him with a final blow.
This is for my brother. He's avenging the one that got splattered.
All right,
And he
does
just
that, stabs him, and then just ash spreads all over the floor.
Perfect.
All right, with that, Sydney Imp is guarded the door well. Might be able to rest on that, or she can rush out the back door. What does Sydney Imp want to do?
I think Sydney Imp is going to try and leave because the big guys also like left.
Mhm.
So we're gonna skedaddle, methinks.
What do you mean by skedaddle? Like follow out the back door, or be like, "All right, mission accomplished. I'm fucking out of here," and like goes another way, or like turns
Mission
invisible.
accomplished. Deuces.
That's fair, to be honest. The
Um,
smartest one of the bunch.
how do you leave?
Quietly.
Well, out the front door, out the window. Are you flying up the stairs? There's still a broken window that's from
I
the
think
top
we're
floor.
going
You
up
can
the
fly it up.
stairs, like
Okay.
discreetly. We're just slipping up the stairs. It's still dark. I'm feeling my way up the stairwell, and then like, haha, and then yeah.
Well, as an imp, you can see through it, so you didn't have any
Oh.
blindness.
Then I'm leaving anyway. I don't care.
Okay. You fly up onto the top floor, and you're gonna eventually turn invisible and head on out of there. So we go over to Kink Chain, who sees
Kink
the
Chain's
writing
alive.
on
I
the
don't wanna
wall,
be
so to
here.
speak. He just saw two of his guys get killed. I think that just puts him into a rage of just like, you're gonna, like, if they're gonna die, you're gonna fucking die with them! And just starts wailing with his chain, taking 2 attacks.
Not again.
And he's gonna go after Raph.
Riff Raff.
Mhm.
Street
What is
rat.
your AC? I got a 14 and a 21.
Those will both hit, baby, unless the first one. The first one I'll use cutting words,
Okay.
which drops me to 1 more bardic inspiration. I just need a 1 to. You said a 14? Oh, I guess I needed to. Okay, yeah. So that'll make the first one miss. Skipjack kind of does another one of those Michael Jackson spins. It's like, too slow, babe. And then the other chain comes through. The bell!
Okay. I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw, please, as he attempts to grapple you with the chain after he like swings once, then like the other one like wraps around, smacks you in the face. Like the ball part of it kind of at the end, and then the chain itself is kind of like wrapped around your throat.
I'm guessing I can't use a dex save instead.
I guess theoretically you could, yeah. So that's gonna be 13 damage to you.
All right. There's the dex save. That is.
Yeah.
pretty
So
low.
you are currently grappled and chained, and
13?
dealt.
You said 13 damage?
Yeah, 13 damage. Yep.
As he does that, I'd like to use my reaction.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
So as he does that, his glasses glow just bright purple, and he kind of hisses at Chain King Boy.
You go ahead and do that, and he just starts laughing at the flames. It's like, you're dancing with the devil, boy.
So it's not just resistance; it's like immunity.
He takes 0 damage from it.
This close. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm glad.
He's kind of got mixed stats
What-
between a devil and a tiefling. And
Would
one
I
of
have
the
known
things
not to do? Would I have known that was a waste?
Probably.
Okay.
What
then
attack did you just do?
I was going to cast Hellish Rebuke, but if I had known,
Ah,
if my character knew
Didn't-
that would be fruitless, then I wouldn't have cast it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'd say your
Did you
character
use
probably
cutting
would've known.
words too?
Oh, right. Yeah, you already used cutting
Oh,
words.
yeah, I didn't have
Yeah.
to. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
All right. Well,
I
for
only
all
had one
sorts of
reaction.
reasons, that doesn't happen.
Yep.
Okay. With that, that is his turn, and we go on to Auric. We're at the top of round 3 now, so I would like everybody in the house. Let's go back here real quick. Please make a perception check.
Everybody.
So I
in
guess
the house.
Anthir is out. Indigo's still in. Yanks is still in. And we
Does the
have some
darkness
imps.
affect that, or is that out?
He still has not been hit, so darkness is still there. This is
Does that
specifically
affect this?
This is specifically a listening check, so it will not affect. You can just roll it regular.
Oh, buddy.
14, okay. Indigo, if you want to make one as well, and anybody with an imp in there, feel free to make one for them as well.
What am I
But
rolling?
you don't
again?
have to. Perception check.
Is this at the darkness is gone, right?
No, it's no. The darkness is still there, but it's a listening check, so you can roll it straight.
Okay. The imp,
Okay.
the imp gets a +1.
There's been a lot going around, but both of you guys start wondering, like, do I hear something? Is there some thuds somewhere? And Artem's imp is so close to the door that Artem's imp is able to recognize that someone is knocking on the front door.
Guys, there's somebody here.
When Artem's imp says that somebody is here, Indigo is able to clock. Oh, that's probably Caesar, looking for Auric.
Indigo's gonna go to the back door and like stick his head out. If the people are everybody's still out there, right?
Yep, it's just about to be your turn in the turn order. So yeah,
okay.
as you step out, you see that Auric is about to do his turn, and then you'll be right after.
Gotcha.
But if you want to say something real quick before Auric strikes, go ahead.
There's somebody out front, I think.
And with that, it's Auric's turn.
I don't know what you expected from Indigo.
Nope, that's pretty much it.
This guy is still lit up from fairy fire.
Yeah,
Um,
that's never gone away, nor has any of his HP.
I think after he took an attack on we retcon the hellfire didn't happen.
Yep, he is
Yeah.
currently Skipjack is grappled with him, and he's like, "Let me go or he dies." So he's trying to threaten you right now.
Auric is going to jump to the other side if I'm from the exit. It's like, not before you do. And then he's going to go in and do some 1-2 punches.
All right.
This, he can burn a moxie point to take 2 unarmed strikes
All right.
for a total of 3 attacks.
Okay.
If they're grappled right now. That doesn't count as him being flanked, correct or no?
I'd say because he's in a grapple that I wouldn't count the flanking right now, but it's but at the very least he's kind of stuck where he is right now unless he's like pulling Skipjack along, but
You are
Okay.
blessed.
you are blessed.
All right, and he's blessed. So 3 attacks.
Okay. Alrighty, that's 1. That's 2.
Did not do it correctly.
That's 3 hits, and you can roll a dex save too while you're at it. 'Cause after that first hit, he's going to.
Real quick, as a part of the sweet science subclass,
Mhm.
bare knuckle boxer,
Ooh.
he crits on a 19 or a 20.
Oh shit!
So that second hit is a crit. So I'm going to roll one more d8 for that.
Go ahead and do that, and roll your dex save, please.
Or one more.
One more.
This is not with advantage, but it is with bless. Maybe it'll make a... Probably not.
Oops, I did not mean to roll 3d20. That's supposed to be 3d10. Okay, you take 14 fire damage as you're just pummeling him. He pushes fire up onto you, and you take that 14 fire damage, but he's taken a lot of hits.
That is a total of 32 damage.
Oof.
Oh boy.
He is bloodied with that boom, boom, boom. You definitely, you like get him in the jaw, get him in the nose. Like you just, yeah, you hit him all over. He's starting to bleed out onto the sidewalk here. Anything else you do with your turn?
That was his bonus action. That is his action. I need to roll concentration to see if he holds on to...
I rolled 3 con saves. Darkness is still up.
Really?
I didn't hear no bell.
Well,
He's tough.
both Hunter's
Damn.
Mark and Darkness hold, so these guys
What is your
are
deal?
no strangers to scuffles. But yeah, that Darkness is still up.
All right. With that, Indigo, when you peek out and you kind of see what's going on, you also see this could be your chance. You might be able to finish him off right here because he looked really bad after that. And with solid sneak attack, it might be just enough.
Well, he can try it. He's gonna jump down and try and do a stabby.
Alrighty.
Grab
Grab the token.
Hey, it can be at a normal roll. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah, it does.
That is
It's actually with
12.
advantage.
Is it at advantage?
He's
Yeah.
still fairy fired.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Well, let's see if that would have been a nat 20. No, that's fine.
No. Okay, you stab him for 12, which is really damn good, but not quite enough to bring him down.
Well, let's tack on a second Whales from the Grave.
Hell yeah.
Can you
That's
do
an
that
extra
against?
3.
Can you
Yeah,
do that
it's-
against the same person? I thought it was to a person adjacent to them.
It specifically says you can also use this again. You can also deal this necrotic damage to the first creature.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I want to give this to you, but I also feel bad about fudging. So he's down to 2 HP now. He's feeling really bad though. Skipjack, it's your turn. He's still got you grappled. What do you do? He's hanging on, and you can tell he's trying to like choke you out, being like, "If I'm going to hell, I'm taking you down with me." And he's trying to choke you out.
I'm going to. I'm gonna pull. Oh, what would it be? Okay. He pulls a little pocket watch out and starts ting 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 and like do a little like jazz hands back here and cast sleep on him.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely has less than 23 HP. You put him to sleep. It's like, I'm gonna take you to. And he loosens his grip and just falls down to the ground and starts starts snoring.
You said someone's out front. I'll deal with it. And I'm going to just rush.
You rush into there. Okay, we are effectively out of turn order at this point.
Somebody needs to kill the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is not my responsibility at this point. But
fair enough. Yeah, maybe we can bring the turn order back. But I think
Skipjack
we could
just running into the house, being like, "Doc, you got to go back and kill that guy." All right, thanks.
Oh yeah, I would definitely say by now the darkness has definitely left.
so my plan is to rush out front through my bar.
Okay.
And go talk to the person, but we can, since I'm leaving the scene, we can finish with this scene and then cut over to me later.
Okay. Well, let's go back in here real quick. Dr. Yanks, you are essentially left alone. You know, like Indigo left. They all left you behind. The lights finally come back on. It's just you staring next to the Nothic and two imps. And then you hear the door starting to like pound. It's like, Auric, I'm pretty sure I know you're in there.
I look at the imps and the Nothic, and I just say, "Everyone, out the back door." And then we Scooby-Doo walk out of there.
You Scooby-Doo walk out the back door. As you've just seen, like, blood and ash is all over the at this point.
I don't have prestidigitation. Don't look at me.
Nope.
But if
so
that
you
would
guys,
be my movement. If someone needs to finish off the sleeping guy, I'll just go up back and do that.
real quick, I'll allow Tony Imp and Artem Imp to decide. Do you follow Dr. Yanks and the Nothic, or do you follow Sydney Imp upstairs and just get the hell out of there?
Oh, we gotta get out of here, man.
Yeah, you're right. Screw this guy.
Whoop.
He gives me bad vibes.
All right, they
Invisible
all turn
and
invisible,
out.
go upstairs, and eventually fly out.
Yanks
Okay.
realizes he is now truly alone in this house.
Yeah, at some point, it's like just him and the Nothic. And Nothic looks up. It's like, Master Scrabble? Just speaking to you in Undercommon.
Yeah.
You agreed to that?
Anyway, I'll use my movement to walk out back, and I'll finish off the guy on the ground, I guess.
Okay, you go out there and see that indeed one of the devils is still there and not at all dead. It's just asleep. Auric and Theard, what do you do as Dr. Yanks is coming out here?
Not gonna lie, he called that he was gonna kill him, but I was going to use Sacred Flame to kill him because he can't evade it because it's a dex throw and he's asleep.
Okay. Dr. Yanks, you come out and you see that Anthere's just been like whoosh on this body, and it goes up into ashes.
I put my scalpels away. All right.
But you always do that?
No.
And actually, really quickly, just for the fun of flavor, I think when she does it, like it starts with her like starting that lightning in her mouth, and it kind of changes colors before. Have you guys seen Sprite lightning?
No.
It's
That new
gently
flavor?
Is that a
horrifying.
flavor?
I don't know if I
Sprite
can pull this
lightning?
picture.
I'll Google.
I've heard of Mountain Dew Black Lightning.
Tab.
That was my jam back in the day.
Whoa.
Something
That's a
like
jellyfish
that.
in
I
the
want
sky.
to like
God damn.
appear above him, and
Mhm.
that's what strikes out as
Oh,
the
wow.
sacred lightning.
What are we
or
looking at?
whatever.
That rules.
like
Sprite
aliens.
lightning. I actually had to Google if it was real a few times because I'm like,
Mhm.
fake?
Dude, it looks like jellyfish in the sky. That's
Oh, are we
Alrighty.
doing
Fucking
this?
weird.
Well, you successfully killed the red steps. We will take a quick break and then come back and do some RP.
Cool.
All right.
Alrighty. Alrighty, so we are back with a couple of things going on. One, you just finished off the Devils. Two, almost everybody is out back at this point. Indigo is still really hurt, and Thier is somewhat hurt. And then Auric and Yanks are fine. Skipjack also is a bit hurt.
I took
Third
a
or
hellish rebuke
fourth.
to the face.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Auric is hurt. Sorry. Yeah, he's 30 out of 44. Okay, so yeah, he is pretty hurt. The place that you staged this whole fight is not destroyed. It's not like there's holes in the walls and stuff. You contained it pretty well, but there is blood and ash all over the place. And lastly, Caesar is knocking on the door, presumably looking for Auric, according to Indigo's mental thoughts. And Skipjack is heading out the side here to try to mitigate that. And meanwhile, so let's go to that real quick, and then we'll go back to see if anybody's like healing each other or stuff like that in the back alley.
Yeah. Skipjack
So
pops
Caesar's
out
just
front.
like, Auric, I know you must be in here.
Hey, baby, what's the record about?
Oh, hey, this involves you too. Hey, didn't you hear? There's a special town meeting. It's Sunday evening. And I know that normally we're just meeting monthly, but something's gone down. Something serious, because the president has called for a special square meeting to be happening right now. Most of the square's in there right now. I've been looking for Auric. It's really important that he goes to these things. And I heard that he had gone over to your establishment. I looked in there, didn't see you guys, but then I heard some commotion going on next door, so that's why I'm here now.
Oh, I don't know what's going on next door. Must be rats. Yeah, he was upstairs. I'll go get him.
Give me a deception, please.
All right. Where did you see this shindig is at? And I will roll a not persuasion, deception.
Yeah, he totally believes it. Like, oh, he's upstairs. Well, whatever he's doing with you guys, rats. Whatever is the case, listen, you're new here, right? It's your first month, so here's the deal. The Creative Commons Community Center is where we have our monthly meetings. So most of the town is gathered in there right now. I don't know if you've seen Anthea or Dr. Yanks, or the Indigo. But if you've seen any of them, let them know too. I think they're one of the few people that's missing. But in any case, it's not very often we get a special meeting like this. So something real serious must be going down. So head on over, okay? I encourage it. You're a new business owner here. Make yourself known in the community, okay? You don't want to be one of those people that people talk about. All right.
Hey,
going.
only in the right way, am I right?
At the very least, get Auric, because I know that
All
he
right.
would want to be there for this. And he's going to go over. So, you got two pieces of
I'll
information.
see who I can get together. Ooh.
Two pieces of information. One, something seems to be going down there where some people might want to go. And two, a lot of people in the square are currently preoccupied if you wanted to do something and get away with it. So I'll leave that to what you will. Cutting back over to the people in the back alley. What are y'all doing back there? Are you just hanging out in the back alley? Or are you going back into the Brighton Tipple or the Brighton Early? What are you doing?
I think we got to clean up this mess.
Yep.
Without knowing what's going on the front.
Yep.
Like.
Oh,
we
sorry.
get-
He also would have said, and Fufu. Fufu, also, if you've seen, she's also not currently present. All right.
Here she's dead.
Not to retcon anything, but I do feel like the original plan was to beat the shit out of these guys and then collect their remains so they could be deposited elsewhere. So I do think this would be when we get whatever jars or bottles or whatever from Raph's establishment and we start sweeping it into these things and like getting it swept up and everything like that. washing down the blood will probably be a unexpected, though not super unexpected. Like we really got our teeth kicked in, so we probably have to run over to Ralph's establishment, get like a bucket and a mop, and come back and start like cleaning it up.
Speaking of, I don't need you guys to roll for it, but somebody eventually finds Anthir's teeth, 2 of them, on the floor inside.
Adding to my inventory to help you later.
Those are mine.
Right, to help.
Skipjack was in my inventory too.
I imagine too, it's one of like those front like incisor, like really sharp ones too. Like one of those got knocked out.
Oh, Anthir. Honestly, these are even easier than Skipjack's. Like these puppies, big, easy to adhere.
So
I know it's big.
on
It's
my
missing
way,
from my mouth right now.
It'll be fine.
on my way back to meet with the gang, I'm gonna stop into our books guy.
Okay.
I know his name isn't Ronnie, but that's the only name
Oh.
I'm pulling right now.
I had it as Arthur, but if you want him to be
Arthur,
Ronnie, that's
thank
fine.
you. No. Andrew's brain was doing a bad job.
So,
Arthur. On my way through, I'm gonna tell Arthur,
I think
Hey,
he's up on the
things-
second floor in one of the offices, working on stuff.
cool. I'll pop up. I'm like, Arthur, town meeting, so things are gonna be a little busy for a minute,
Oh,
distracted for a minute.
okay. I was actually just gonna pack up soon and leave. It's
I don't need to know. And he just leaves the room
okay.
and rushes back down.
Arthur leaves. Question: is he a co-owner in this arrangement, or is he just kind of like a financier and helps with the books?
I think he's a financier who helps with the books and takes the cut he is responsible for.
And he doesn't live there, right? He just I think Ray
He
lit.
can.
I think Ray has a room. I don't think we established that Arthur has a room.
I think
It's
there
up to you.
are some rooms that if he wanted to crash there now and then, he
Mhm.
could. But
I'm mainly wondering
don't-
if he would have reason to go to the square meeting, because generally the membership are
Mhm.
like people who own one of the buildings, who like runs a business, or who lives there.
I was under the impression that he would be working for individuals who wouldn't necessarily be at the town meetings, but
Mhm.
I could be surprised.
Yeah, if he like doesn't really consider himself a resident of your place, then he probably wouldn't go to the square meetings. Like, that's for townsfolk. I don't care about that. So I think he's just gonna leave.
And I'm gonna tell Ray when I go downstairs, pass through, pop over to Ray, like, hey, might need cleanup next door. If you can send somebody, we've got town meeting. We'll be back shortly.
Who do you want me to send? I gotta work the bar. We still have we've got 5 people here. You see like a couple people at the booth and like 1 or 2 people or 3 people up at the bar, and they're all like, we still have customers. Like, we don't close for another few hours.
I shout, Charleston contest! The last one dancing in 10 minutes gets a free pitcher. Let's go,
Oh, shit!
baby!
And they just start going.
And I'll nod to Ray and then rush out the back to the rest of the group.
All right, so you're probably, if you guys are cleaning up ash and stuff like that, you're probably gonna be quite late to the meeting. But if you want to go to the meeting, you guys can go. Or if you want to split the party, that's fine too. Whatever you want to do.
I feel like many hands make light work.
Huh?
Many hands make
Many
light work?
Many
Okay.
hands
Another phrase.
make light work.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I
So
just couldn't hear you.
You all work on cleanup for a while.
Do we have to though?
Yes.
don't-
Oh my god.
Maybe not all of you put in the work.
Indigo's watching.
You need to learn how to clean. Watch what we're
Missed
doing.
some.
You're so messy. You're being fined for it.
I mean, I'm not being fined anymore, right? Right? Right?
Listen, we know who did it, and you're still not off my list of suspects.
Speaking of, where did the imps go?
I think they fucked off home.
I saw
I
two got
told them
splattered. What
to-
about the rest?
I thought they were behind me when I left the house, but then they vanished. So only the teeth know. Suppose.
Was the muscular one destroyed before the darkness or after?
The muscular one was destroyed. It was with the big bat that came down. I think it was during the darkness. Not 100% sure on that.
So we really have no idea whether the one that did it survived or didn't, but they're gone.
You also don't know for sure that the one who drank the potion was the one who did it. So you really don't know.
Well, I guess as long as they're not here, there's nothing we can really do about it. If they come back, we'll have to address that.
So really Sydney was kind of hoping to take care of them as well simultaneously by accident. But here we are.
Yeah, that turned bad really quick.
I think it turned great really quick. Everything happened how it needed to happen. We're live, and we've got a meeting to get to. So what do you say we get that meeting, come back and clean? Not too bad right now, but we can come back and finish up and debrief.
Speaking of a meeting, does anyone still have some healing left?
I do.
I do.
And he holds up two fists, and they're like scorching burn because he was like punching through a hellish rebuke.
That's badass.
Who's using it? I'll use it.
Well, who's got more slots? I got one left.
This is my last one. 11.
Okay.
That's close enough.
All right. Trying to think. Be the best. I don't know what the best check for a clean check would be. Does anybody have an argument to make for what skill would work
Medicine for cleaning up blood.
I would
feel like
say
some kind
investigation.
Investigation, yeah.
best? Yeah.
Investigation to see any spots you miss, any blood
Yeah.
spatter.
Okay.
Which
So
I had the second best roll for that.
So why don't we have your best investigator, which is probably Yanks?
I'm a +6.
Okay.
Mhm.
Why don't you roll it with advantage to see how well you clean the place up?
Okay, we'll throw a bless on there too, or a guidance on there too. Why not?
Okay.
I think a 26 is sufficient.
Yeah. You guys all working together. You were able to make this place look pretty darn good. You're pretty happy that, nobody ever like punched any holes in any walls or anything crazy like that. The biggest one to clean up probably was the big bat that like hit the imp and splatted into the wall. That you might need to do a little bit of mending in some way. But all in all, pretty good. So you feel confident about this. You are eating into time as you look on it. If you want to go, you do not have to go to this meeting. It was just encouraged by one resident. You also have a body that is still on the in the residential area of Raph's place. And I believe more planned to enact if the idea was to do a frame job thing. So what do you guys all do from here? Do you all do it together? Do you split up? Do you do something else?
I think some of us at least need to go to the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to the meeting. I'll be one of the
Yeah.
people that goes to the meeting.
Yeah, you guys can go to the meeting.
I was gonna say if I
So
feel
you're
like
volunteering to take care of the body?
That's a yes.
I'm a fairy, guys. Like, I'm not gonna be able to carry it out.
And you're gonna
Fuck,
do a
that's
very
true.
good job of cleaning up the body.
Oric's the strongest one we got.
I feel like, honestly,
Kind
I
of
feel
a
like
BB,
if
guys.
Auric
I
and
have to hit it
Skipjack-
too.
If Auric and Skipjack wanted to go to the meeting, Anthea and the doctor could handle this, and then I could go fix her teeth after, you know?
I'm warning you now. I have a +0 to strength. That'll help you, buddy.
We'll figure it out. What's your drag
will.
skill?
Probably not good.
Can always
Alright.
enlist Bo. He's strong.
True.
I don't
Buns
want to
and thighs.
incriminate Bo or Buns and Thighs. I don't think Buns and Thighs would be able to keep that secret even from themselves, to be quite honest.
Probably.
That's 2 mouths to keep secret.
What did we say the cover was going to be for that?
We
We
still
are
got to
going
figure
to
it out.
put the body in Johnny Blade's home, I believe, is what the plan
Oh, I thought we were putting it in the house on the edge of town.
Oh, the ominous hellscape house?
Yeah.
We could do that.
Mm.
I mean, we could dump him in Johnny Blade's. Oh, speaking of, when they all disappeared,
Yeah.
they took their weapons with them, right?
Yeah.
Did Johnny Blade stay behind by chance?
You know what? I'll give it to you that the crossbow, the bat, which is a maul, essentially it's a 2d6 weapon. The dagger and the chain are all left behind.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a dagger user. I don't know who else is like specifically.
Well, that's a
that.
murder weapon right now, so we're gonna need to keep that with the
And
body.
the dentist is already a murderer, so don't worry about it.
Jesus.
So give it
You
to
wanna
another
connect it
murderer,
to
Ryan.
this?
What's the problem?
Connection. Because we are connected to you, and you shouldn't be connected to the murder.
That's
Alright.
wussy talk. Oh man.
Raph, why don't you and I go to the meeting? Yanks, Indigo, Anthea, why don't you guys start getting ready to move the body? And we'll meet up with you afterwards. And the weapons and everything. All right?
Yep. Disposal. I do medical disposal like every day. We'll
But
be
not
fine.
with corpses, right?
No. Of course not.
Do you have like body bags?
Well, yes, any medical professional would.
Indigo, I'm not sure if you're still
Refreshing.
I don't know what's going on between you and Vrenna right now, but I think it was implied that she likely would be at the meeting as well. Take that for what you will. Because it sounds like seems like almost all the business owners except for who Caesar mentioned are likely at the meeting. But if that does not sway anything and you don't want to go, that's totally fine too. Just wanted to point
I
it
mean,
out.
like, maybe all the business owners should go. Wouldn't it look kind of weird if we weren't there?
I mean, yes.
I mean,
But
is
Anthea's
anyone...
missing some teeth right now.
Well, she could just not open her mouth.
It was also pretty late notice, so if for some reason you're
fair. She could just
Get-
keep her big mouth shut.
given how late notice the special meeting was called, if you don't make it, I don't think they're gonna judge you too hard or anything.
But we do need at least somebody there for sure.
Let's just all go, and then we'll move the body afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier to move a body in the dark anyway.
Okay,
That's
fair
what
enough.
they say.
Hold on.
All right. So after some cleanup and
You ever heard that
deliberation,
song "Bodies in the Dark"? That's what it's about.
so as you come in towards the end, you'll step inside and see that indeed most of the square is in this room, packed seats everywhere, while you have the president saying, "Oh, good, we do have some more. You missed most of the meeting, but we could at least. Oh, good. Mr. Rollick, please join the people up front here. As a person who's just opened your establishment in the last month, we've not had a chance to properly introduce you yet. Yes, please, Mr. Rollick, why don't you introduce yourself to the square? Some of
How's it
you
going,
certainly
everybody? My name's
know
Raph
you by now.
Relic. I've seen a couple of you in my place already, but for formality, I am Raph Relic. You can call me Skipjack if you like, but Raph Relic is the name. We have a beautiful business that is owned and operated by yours truly. We pride ourselves on a luxurious and relaxing what's the word I'm looking for? Situation. We look to make sure you walk in calm and leave even happier. Is this a question panel? What am I doing? What's
Let's introduce yourself. That's good.
They just kind of give like a
okay.
Hi Riff. Or
Raph.
hi Raph.
It's Raph. Thank you.
Hi Raph.
They'll get it eventually.
And so Mortimer here of the Wooden Overcoat says, well, okay, there you have it. 3 new business owners here. We have Derek Raven, who now owns my establishment. And then we have Mr. Stalja. And you just see this old elf in very traditional garb that looks to you like hundreds of years old. It's like super out of fashion. So he kind of comes across hippie-ish, I guess, and a little odd. Mr. Stalja here, and then and now we have Raph. So these are our 3 new business owners. Welcome to you all. And as we were discussing before you came in, I am going to be leaving, and so we will need a new president to run these meetings and to set the agenda for what this square needs to do to make the square a better place. It has been an honor to join this wonderful community for the last 150 years, but it is now time for me to enjoy the spoils of retirement and move to a lovely beach home in a land where I pay no taxes. So, again, thank you everyone. It has been wonderful. We will be hosting nominations at the regularly scheduled meeting. So please start looking for who you think is great potential to be the next square president. Thank you. Sorry, was there a hand raised?
Grab a free drink on your way out.
I was wondering if I could
one free drink.
insight him, just because like the timing feels a little crazy.
Okay. Go for it.
It could be a coincidence, but like, does he seem off?
22. You get the sense that he's feeling bittersweet in this moment, that
Okay.
he doesn't want to leave in some ways, and in other ways, he can't wait to get out of here.
Okay.
You may have had a chance in between recruiting the imps and then your plan going off later to read the morning's edition of Lady Whistlepig, where it was insinuated that maybe some his lots of talking with a certain snake woman during the death metal day night may have caused a stir
That's
in his
right.
marriage. However, that's Whistlepig. Take it with a grain of salt at best.
100% truths.
at the very least, you might think that there's a little twinkle in his eye and a little that he'll finally be rid of all the stupid drama caused by nothing.
Okay, so it's not a. Okay, just want to make sure.
But also, you get the sense during the big Mage Pride day, if you did not see it yourself, it was written about that he was on a big float with the Breath, Death, and Beyond halfling, who originally wanted to buy into Indigo's spot, but after being denied that, looks like he's taken his big business elsewhere.
What did Melody call him? Mr. Big Business? Is that what
Mr. Big Business,
like
yeah.
Mr. Big Business?
Yeah. Which definitely this would be like your first chain place in your little square. Everything else is independently owned. This would be a big shit for the company, and certainly you can hear some murmurings amongst the people who are seated next to each other that they're not so sure like what this means for the square, and they're worried that this could be a really bad thing.
Okay.
But in any case, thank you everybody for coming. I'm sorry that some of you were not able to make it. I know it was very short notice, but in any case, that is what has been decided. We look forward to deciding the future of this square, the next regularly scheduled meeting in 3 weeks. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Gavels out. Oh, sorry. There was, I believe one thing that was missed. I don't want to formally nominate anyone, but I do think that there is someone who is a bit younger than myself, could see things in a new way, provide a fresh perspective, someone who has the strength to lead.
Raph looks at everyone else in the room other than him.
Sorry, say again.
Yeah. When he says younger than myself, and Raph looks around like, okay, could be
Anyone else here?
of these people.
Except for the elf-looking person who looks like an old elf who's probably hundreds of old.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I glare at this bastard here.
But then he goes into like somebody who has the strength to carry this town forward, who can really make a meeting run. Someone who has the right stuff to lead this square. But I won't say who that person is.
Uh-oh.
But lots of people are looking over at Marcus Wright, who guy from guy from, you know, what you call it?
Alt-right stuff?
From the fascist
Yeah.
From the fascist march.
No, he's an upstanding member of the community, everybody knows. Except for a select few who have a secret about him. But he said, anyway, I will not formally nominate him, but I think that there's someone out there who would be quite good that I would vote for. Or I still a voting member. Thank you, everybody. Good night. And people start getting up out of their chairs and... Oh, okay. That was a weird evening. Do you guys approach anybody? Do you just slink out the door? What do you do?
I think it's important that we mingle for at least a moment. Not too terribly long, but at least like make an effort to interact with some people before we all buzz out of here at once.
I agree. Yeah. Someone give me a wink if you need distraction. Lock eyes and a wink and I'll make a distraction. So you can slip out unnoticed. And I'm going to beeline it for Devilman here in this little group.
Okay. You go ahead and do that. Is there anything else that anybody wants to do during this time?
I think just the busy task of like resetting refreshments and snacks. Like, let me make sure that these are fresh and ready. Like, rotate and get rid of empty boxes or throw away plates. Like, start to tidy just for the sake of loitering.
Okay.
Can
Vrenna will probably approach Indigo at some point. Ryan, you're about to say something?
I was going to say Oric would go to the, I forget her name, but the ASMR yoga instructor,
Oh yeah, Angelica. Yep.
Angelica. He would go up to her and be like, "What did I miss? Like, what was said before we got here?" Basically, and ask for catch up.
Okay, yeah, she'll basically say, I mean, I think you caught most of the tail end, essentially. Yeah, he's quitting, which, like, whoa, like, sold his business out of the blue to, like, some big chain? Like, the payday must have been massive. Like, what the fuck? Like, I thought that he cared about this town. I thought that he was, like, you know, like, I thought he was just, like, the steady force. He's been the president here for like over 50 years, like 50, 60 years or something. It's crazy. So
Jeez.
that part's weird, but like whatever. It's a dude who fucking runs meetings. Who gives a fuck? But I'm more worried about who's coming in, you know, whether he's president or not, whatever. But like this breath, death, and beyond thing, like he's like buying up locations all the freaking over the place, from what I hear. So yeah, that's kind of concerning that he's in our little town now. And oh, there's also that other guy, the elf. He talked about how he originally lived here when he was a kid or something, and he remembers when there were like none of the buildings here, but it was like just the statue. And like,
How long ago was that? How long ago was that?
Like 500 years ago or something, like a
well,
long ass time ago.
Jeez.
Yeah.
This looks pretty good for 500.
Yeah, elves, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
In any case, so yeah, he sells weird clothes, like traditional elven clothes or something. I don't know. I guess fine, whatever. It seems like a fine addition to the town. What it's also crazy is like, what kind of money bags? Like, he's not leasing a place. He freaking bought it from her, and she was like buying up properties. So like,
I mean, if you're over 500 and not rich, I would quit. Like you should
compound
be
interest,
rich.
right? Like, yeah,
At the very least.
yeah. No, elves have an unfair advantage. It's true. Like, they don't even need generational wealth. They
are generational wealth.
Yeah. No, it's insane. So anyway, it just feels like the square is suddenly potentially changing a lot, and I don't know what to think of it. You'll definitely see me at the gym bright and early tomorrow. I have some feelings to punch out.
I'm sorry, did I hear bright and early? Because we've got an event coming up. I wanted to talk to you, actually, because I was thinking like some sort of goat yoga thing, you know, where we open up the bar, we do mimosas, we get people in for yoga. Maybe the yoga first, then mimosas. But I'd love to work with you on a deal. Hit me up! And I hand her a business card and float off.
I'm sorry, did he say goat yoga?
Yeah, he's been saying it's the next big thing. That people are going to want to do yoga with baby goats. I don't really get it. I don't see it.
At some point, you're gonna see Essek, the snake oil salesman, is gonna come up to Dr. Yanks and say, "Sir, I am curious. Do you, perchance, sell any of that gas?"
But sell it? No,
Yes.
it's for medical purposes.
Of course, medical purposes. But I could pay top dollar, top gold, to acquire some of this gas.
Are you a licensed medical professional?
Good evening to you, sir.
He's got a guy, but it's a medical board purchase.
Vrenna is eventually going to come up to Indigo and say, like, hey, it's kind of been a little while. Like, not to quote a whistle pig, but he kind of ghosted me at the parade.
I kind of overslept a lot.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, that's cool and all. It's just check in every once in a while, and she gives you a little wink.
Yeah,
You
totally.
busy? You busy tonight? I mean, you're up now.
Yeah, but I gotta do a thing. He's just frantically looking at the others for the party. He's
I have a
Does-
body to
does he
hide.
give-
I'm sorry.
Does he give
You
Skipjack
just
a
hear
wink?
Oryx. You hear Oryx's voice in your head. It's like, yes, you are busy tonight.
All right,
but,
well,
like tomorrow,
Swing-
maybe.
swing by.
Hiding me
Yeah,
and
swing
Tina.
swing by tomorrow. Don't be a stranger.
Okay,
I miss you.
yeah.
All right. Anything else before people decide to leave?
I love the
I think-
panic rumble.
I think Skipjack's just kind of running through the roster, trying to make connections for like little events people can do.
Okay.
And then kind of like locks eyes with dude from All the Right Stuff.
Okay.
Just like, and moves on. Gives him the stink eye.
He's going to insight you. Are you trying to make it known that you know, or are you just like, what is your intention there? We rolled pretty high on that insight.
I guess a bit of a public snub. I mean, it comes from a place of like knowing his part. That's certainly influenced by that.
Mhm. And if you want to, you can roll a deception as to make it so subtle that he can't quite put together that you know. Because right now he rolled a pretty decent insight that is like, oh shit, this guy. Well, fuck, your deception's really good. So he can't quite put it together, but he's like, what the fuck was that about? But
Little stink eye.
yep, the subtlety was perfect. All right, anything else? Anybody does before move on? All right, seeing you none. We go back to the main quest, where you guys have a dead body to get rid of. How are you guys doing that? What are you doing?
Well, we investigated real good, so we know the spots.
We need. So Fufu is not there, correct?
Yes.
Fufu was not there.
Is her cart back in front of her building?
You can go look for it and see that it is not.
But also, before we start moving bodies, we don't, like, this is in part the Whistle Pig thing. We don't know who she is, we don't know where she is, we don't know how she gets that information. Do
Yep.
we want to stage some sort of distraction out in the middle of town somewhere? We can have Indigo and Verna?
Of Vrenna?
Oh, Vrenna, like one of Whistle Pig's ships, I feel, because she's locked in on relationship bullshit. We could get Bo and fucking whoever he's schmoozing with,
Cassidy,
Like-
yeah.
put them in the middle of town, make them have like a sweet picnic or some shit while the body's being moved.
We can
my
also have
thought.
Raph play music in the middle of the square
Like a
and like,
serenade.
strike up a band.
Yep. We could put some poor lady out there and then have her ship them together. A new ship is going to be sailing by the end of the day.
I mean, it's not just Whistlepig. We just need to be not spotted by anyone.
Yes, correct. But she's the one that seems to spot literally fucking everything.
Or at the very least, hears from people who did.
Yes. So if we get eyes turned in one direction while scooting a body or a trunk with a body in it out of town,
Sounds like the
at least for a couple
perfect time.
minutes.
Sounds like the perfect time for a skipjack distraction.
It sure does.
Who do I ship him with? Wait. Maybe the cute
Anthea?
little orc girl from the chop shop?
Anthea,
Hmm?
if we're gonna make some noise, I need you to break my heart, okay?
Okay.
Just bear with me. And he's going to bring out the trumpet and like brah, 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 make sure everyone's like paying attention, be big and obnoxious. Now, I'm sure this little town has heard of big gestures, grand gestures. Well, I think one little lady deserves a grand gesture today, and he's going to like serenade and like do that thing where he like plays with the audience and like he goes to this young lady who's like interested in like no, not you, and then kind of like move on
So
to this.
just a quick question: is this after everybody's left and this is like in the park in the middle of the square, or is this like
Yes,
okay?
in the park. Yeah, in the park in the middle of the square. That way the
Okay.
back alleys are clear, so the main roads they can like get out.
Okay.
Long story short, he's going to create this grand thing and then come out and is like, I know I haven't been here this long, but there's one little lady who's really stolen my heart. Miss Anthea, can I ask you to go to dinner with me? And like just build up this whole thing, and then
I can't.
oh
I mustn't.
my
My
heart.
interests lie elsewhere.
Oh, I've been slain
I actually have a plus
publicly.
6 in deception.
I'm about to say, I think we need a performance here.
A performance now.
I'd say
I got-
you can give him advantage. You're helping him with his performance.
Take the advantage. Run with it.
There you
Atta
go.
boy. There's Andrew.
And I just like, I'm like, oh no, oh my heart, broken in half. No, broken in 18ths. No, broken in 16ths. Wait, which measurement is bigger? And I give her like a little wink as I like just wax obnoxiously to the crowd about the heartbreak I've just suffered.
There's definitely a number of people who are like just trying to get home, and they're like walking by.
I like grab their sleeves like, why? What could a man do to suffer, to bring this suffering on? So, oh my man.
All right.
Walk away. I can't walk away so fast.
I guess that's gonna have to work.
Okay. So that goes on. I think Bo is gonna like come out to like see you, Anthony, and Bo's gonna be like, "Is everything okay? Is that guy bothering you?"
No, you know what? I think that you need to take a break right now. I think you should take a break, actually. So why don't you enjoy the fresh air, and I'll go inside and work on stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Leave him alone. He's fine. Go see. Bye.
Lefty Lucy's gonna like shout out from her window with like pigeons in the background, just being like, "We're Team Auric anyway."
Oh!
I
Oh!
didn't even do anything.
No,
The
just
ships.
just been written about for the past few.
No, but
Thanks,
now
but
I
anyway.
need to find who to ship Rav with. God dang.
So while there's theater
Definitely
in the
grumble.
square, what else is going on behind the scenes?
Theater.
We need a way to transport this body.
Do we have a cart or something?
There
I
is a cart that
definitely-
we established earlier, or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
a dolly kind
Yeah,
of
there would have been like dolly and crate definitely would have been made available.
Okay.
What if like we get a bunch of boxes from my place and like stack it on top and people think I'm just cleaning it out?
Better idea. Why don't we get a bunch of boxes, fill it with your stuff that you need to throw out, and then we actually get rid of it with the body. So then if anyone looks in your boxes, it will be your stuff, and you can clean up your fucking house.
No, but then
Orc's
Gary
got
will
a
know
great
and he'll probably make a
suggestion.
lot of noise.
Gary's just up there like, my stuff!
Indigo, our freedom depends on you cleaning your house right now.
I'm sorry, we're going to jail, guys.
God damn it, Indigo. God damn it.
Imagine though briefly if your freedom actually did rely on getting a hoarder to clean out their home. Just briefly.
No, you're going to jail. Good
You're
luck.
dead.
Indigo's
I
not
mean,
a hoarder.
you would-
He doesn't own anything.
Right, it's Gary that's technically the hoarder, really.
Yeah.
The ghost he lives with is the hoarder.
Gary is what's her face from The Office? She's like, that's my stuff, those are my treasures, as like everything falls out of the trunk of her van.
Angela.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
Mm.
Aaron.
Aaron, something. like
No, the gross one.
that. Oh,
The gross
Meredith.
one.
Meredith.
Meredith. There it is.
Yeah.
She and Oscar won $1 million on Celebrity Millionaire.
Did they really?
Whoa.
He did.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Oscar was really good. And Kevin was their call a vote, and he got them call a friend, and he got on the answer. He's
I
really
love
smart.
That
they
is
have-
phenomenal.
An entire episode dedicated to that shit. Then they're like, no, we won't.
That's awesome. Alrighty.
Did you guys see the Kevin cosplayers at the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That was
Kevin
pretty good.
All right, staying on track. What are you guys doing?
Yes, yes.
Sorry.
I
I mean,
guess
listen,
we-
Yanks is for Oric's suggestion of getting that stuff cleaned out. Just saying.
we just need some stuff in case someone stops us and they have to look inside our boxes.
I think if we had planned for this, part of the boxes that would have been supplies we would label like compost or refuse along the sides, like over a tarp or something.
You had a decent amount of time in between recruiting the imps in the morning and then doing your ambush in the evening. So you had like a whole day that you could have been planning more stuff for this. So if you want to say you had some boxes and stuff, you can go ahead and do that. I'll say that because of the distraction, you were pretty effectively able to get your stuff. If you're trying to get it to the old farmhouse area, the main point of contention is going to be, in order to get there, you have to cut through some people's backyard, unless you like go by water or something.
You just dump the body in the river. Listen, we sent a lot of bodies downriver in the war. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
But
the
placing
river
the body
or
where it
the
can be
farm.
discovered, we can set up the. I don't know. Does it make more sense to dump it in the river?
We could. I mean, the plan for
Knew I
dumping
liked
it
you,
in the
Orc.
old house was to get them to pin it on the imps slash the
I thought
red.
there was an internal fight with each other, and then it culminated there.
An internal
Yeah.
conflict, if you will.
Mhm.
That could be the title of the episode, Internal Conflict.
Internal conflict.
Would this be
but
a
I mean,
time I could use a criminal contact
Yeah, for what purpose?
to get us a boat to get us from like here? I don't know how far that is, but then over to here.
No. We need to go downstream.
You need to go up and around.
Your criminal
this way.
contract. Your criminal contact is just Yanks. I've done this before.
So we got to go up and around this
A
way.
criminal contact to get a boat. Interesting. Can I see the background feature?
It says I do whatever I want. I mean,
He can give you tips on where you could be more likely to succeed at stealing a boat.
Or know a guy who has a boat that has moved bodies before.
Would your guy know,
We know
where?
Jeff Bezos.
Would your guy know where the red steps have dumped bodies before, or have dumped evidence before?
I
I mean,
don't
the
think-
specific one.
I don't think he would know where they've dumped bodies. He might know where
Okay.
other people have dumped bodies, but then again, so would Auric, perhaps.
But I think is like, would my criminal contact know a guy who has a boat that would be okay moving questionable cargo, no questions asked?
I'm not sure if I'd give you a boat just from a background feature. I could give you a hook that could lead you to a boat, but I can't just give you the boat.
Okay.
Do you know a guy that has a pig farm, maybe?
A pig farm?
I mean,
I
if
said
we're
what I
going all
said.
the way out to a pig farm, then we may as well just go to the house and dump it.
I'm just saying, pigs eat anything.
Oh, no,
Once
that's
we
horrible.
pull the teeth and the hair,
So do we in the middle of a war.
I'll take the hook.
What is your deal? What is your deal?
Okay, so your criminal contact guy, lives or hangs out both generally in Queens Harbor. So if you were lucky enough that he was really close to you for the Mage Pride Parade, but at this point you'd have to go into town to find him if you want.
Does anyone else have any other leads of how we can move this incognito?
Let me check my shit real quick. I have Natural Explorer, but it doesn't really fit here so much because I picked Forest. Because I wanted to go with my background.
You guys could always go scout for yourselves to see if you can find a boat that you can steal.
would this
Or you
have
could
been
just-
taken place in the span of time, the planning spanning of time? Planning span of time?
Yeah,
Or
that's
is this-
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, if we want to Ocean's 11, it'd be like, and now's the time that we take that thing that we got earlier today. That's fine.
Mhm. I would
Listen,
love
guys,
that.
I'm all for murder, but I draw the line at vehicle theft.
Mm.
He's-
Um.
I mean, listen, I've got good investigation. I could investigate some boat. Some
If
docks.
we're doing a flashback, could I go talk to Rocco during the day?
Sure.
Then I'd like to do that.
Okay, so you want to tell him, like, you basically want to know where's a boat that he could get acquired in some way.
Yes.
Well, there's a place where you can just rent a boat, just spend some silver. But if not, if you're going like really late in the middle of the night, then yeah, I know a spot that they rent boats during the day, but then it's all behind a big barbed wire chain fence, and if you happen to know a spot where there's a hole in the fence, you can get through the fence pretty damn easily.
What if you have a friend that can fly over a fence?
Oh, that works too. Just the
Alright.
only thing you gotta be careful though is you gotta be sneaky, because otherwise, the guy who owns the property, he's got a mastiff.
Oh, it's turning into Sandlot.
He's got a mastiff, and he's also got a heavy crossbow if he ever needs to use
Well,
one.
it's like Sandlot.
But as long as you're sneaky about it, middle of the night, then Shouldn't be a problem.
I know just the sneaky flyer that has never failed an important sneak check before. Does I tell Indigo about this plan?
This would mean you're basically waiting until the middle of the night, or at least fairly late. I don't know. It's a Sunday, actually. You probably don't have to wait too late at night. Just as long as it's dark. But it's up to you.
Yeah.
Indigo, do you accept this challenge?
I mean, yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Listen, just a couple days ago, you tried to sneak and it was terrible.
Yeah,
This
but
guy
that was a
will
couple
shoot.
days ago.
Are you
There's
better
like a
now?
boatyard that's like way up here where you can get access to those rentable boats.
We just need you to fly over, untie one of the boats, bring it over, we move the body, we bring it back, no one sees, no one notices, we're on our merry way. And you just need to not get caught taking it or bringing it back.
Yeah, I could do that. Duh.
The main thing that you think of probably that would come to you as you're staring at this, 2-foot tall ferry is how does a 2-foot ferry move a boat that's big enough to carry the dead body plus people?
Oh, is it not in the
I
water?
thought it would be like a
Do we not want to rent it's not a taxi. Are the constructs as vehicles?
Sorry, you cut out a little bit. Can you say again?
Are they like constructs that we use as vehicles? Like you mentioned, like the greaser
Yeah.
vibes and everything like that. Do we?
Yeah, I
wanna
think
just
this
rent
one would be
something?
like a little bit water elemental to be like in the shape of a fish or something, and then you
Like-
Hold
get
up.
on there.
or like a
Did Johnny
truck?
Blade drive his construct to the bar to meet us?
Oh, yeah, he probably has like a metal horse thing.
So you're saying the person that we're framing this murder is driving to the place we need the body to get from and can be moved to the place we need the body to get to in a visible, recognizable vehicle associated with previously aforementioned person.
Does anybody have disguise self?
does
I
anyone-
guess I was just saying, like, is the boat docked or is it on the land when it's not used? I'll say that maybe the ferry could get a boat that's already in the water that's tied up.
Yeah, I figured it'd be like either a rowboat or like a barge type deal.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be like it would be in the water already.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can use it's kind of like a motorcycle, kind of like a horse. However you want. And yeah, if you want to sneak into the boatyard and steal a boat that's already in the water, you can probably get away with a
But
good
also,
roll.
so Johnny Blade's car is outside Raph's place right now, is what I'm understanding.
Yep.
His
We might be
motorcycle.
pivoting.
No, I think what we do is if no one has disguise self, we need a disguise kit, and we need to paint Raph red to make him look like he's gonna have to go in T-face.
I mean, I've got one of
Wow.
You have
A
what?
disguise kit?
those. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Hey.
we're both green, so it's not gonna work for us. And she's a dragon, so it's only you could be this person.
Wow,
Probably
guys.
the most humanoid looking dude here.
I
And
am
but-
a human. What are you talking?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can Raph pass for a tiefling? I'm not sure.
He's got
I
swagger.
think with the
He's got
the
eyes with
disguise
teeth.
kit.
I've not yet reattached Anthir's big teeth.
Yeah, bitch, I know.
We could.
He's just been like playing with them in his hand, like I love my teeth.
I'm just saying. What if we just glue him to Raph's forehead for a moment here?
You want to do what with my teeth?
How big are her teeth?
Give him
That's so
horns.
Not that
fucked up.
big. Be
But
very
is he big
little
enough to
horns.
pass? Is he tiefling passing?
I appreciate your, but no, those are my teeth.
Man, I'm wishing I had some illusion magic right now.
I mean, I've got to discuss. I have a lot of makeup, guys.
He is kind of
I
goth.
think
He
you
probably
gotta
super
go in-
does.
You gotta go in teeth face, dude. To save our lives, you have to go in teeth face.
Okay, I'm in. Let's do this shit.
What
Can
do
this
I
be the episode
roll
name?
to put on makeup on him?
So you're gonna dress up as Johnny Blade,
Hmm.
attach the cart thing with the box to the horse motorcycle and
Yes.
drive off?
Now the box can be tracked back to me. I want the Modron body attached to his ride
Oh,
and
just
ride that out.
ride out.
Hmm.
Like
I
hate
will
crime
say,
shit.
if this happens later, the distraction, so to speak, didn't really do anything then, because you can't be at two places at once. But it still is something that somebody might write about, and maybe if somebody did see it and was like heading to their typewriter to type it, they wouldn't be out to look at other things happening.
Well, if I mean, it would be a series of events, right? Because what I would do is I am creating this big thing that gathers attention, and I'm like,
Mhm.
I've got to close myself up in my room. This is too much for me after my heart being broken.
Okay,
And then
that works.
Slam into the bar. We hit me with the makeup like super quick. Like we have the thing, the Mrs. Doubtfire mask ready to go, and just like plaster it on me. Boom, boom, boom. And then from like 2 minutes later, while people are still talking about it, this fucking Johnny Blade's vehicle, fucking greaser mobile, just rounds the corner with the Modron in tow. Like, get the fuck out of the way! Johnny Blade is driving as fast as he can.
That
Johnny
would
Blade
still
doesn't have time for this. And like,
What if-
potentially tie the Modron to your establishment, though. As that's where he was last seen coming out of.
no, we'd go up the street a bit.
Okay.
Like we'd move back in the back alleys and try to like pop out on this side of town, kind
Okay.
of follow the red line of the float path.
Technically,
And
the
just, like-
last place anyone saw Johnny Blade was inside your establishment, drinking and talking
Your-
to people.
Right.
Yeah.
So, as far as people know, he's still at your establishment. So,
Yeah.
what we should do is you go back, you put on your Johnny Blade disguise, close up shop, kick everyone out, and then we'll have you go out. We'll have the thing in the back, and you ride his construct out the back. But the only thing I don't super love is having a Modron corpse on the back of your. That seems like a bit much.
Okay. If it's too much, I will yield that. We can
Could we do it in a way where it looks like he's being spotted, but he's like doing it badly? So, like, is there like a sidecar that could have a tarp over it where like people could kind of see a Modron arm or something hanging out the side?
I mean, he's already in the box that you have him in.
Right. But like enough so it looks like he's trying to hide it, but not obvious. So people are like, yeah, we saw Johnny Blade riding around, and it looked like the Modron guy was with him or something. I couldn't tell for certain.
Kind of imply that it's there, not so much directly just say that it is to
Yes.
create question. Uh-huh.
Yes.
I know I'm not here, but you could like weekend at Bernie's him and like get his eye looking better, or at least close the eye and have him like he's hugging him as the passenger riding off.
We put Indigo inside the Modron, and we have him Jaeger the Modron.
I sure do love being alive. Me and my best friend Johnny Blade. I hope our friends forever.
Our friendship will never die.
No, this is better. This is better actually. I like this better than the boat. Let's
This
do
is the
that.
perfect plan. I see nothing wrong with this plan.
Nothing will go wrong.
Okay, I'm just thinking about the amount of checks you're gonna need to make here. First, a disguise kit check.
What would that be?
And can I help him as somebody
Um,
who decorates cakes?
There should be a tool.
It worked for Peter
check.
Malark in Hunger Games.
Is anybody proficient with a disguise kit?
Yes.
Okay, so I'd start with Indigo.
What is indigo?
Um,
It's because of the makeup. It's just
Yeah,
the makeup.
that was the entire reason.
I'd call it. Let's call it a Dex check that you have proficiency with.
Okay.
I grant
Guidance.
advantage by assisting.
Yes.
And the way I assist is by bringing out like some gaudy, like costume pieces that I can contribute to like make things more realistic looking.
Okay.
And bardic inspiration.
And my last bardic inspiration.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh, you
who
did
does the
that, though.
guidance and how?
Does
Oh,
anyone
I'm
have guidance?
assisting. Oh,
Mr. Yanks.
Tony does guidance.
so
No, I
add
get
a
that, but like
D6.
how? What's your flavor?
Oh, we told him that
The
he was
flavor-
going to do it.
What's the flavor of guidance? That's a good question.
Mint.
You know what? It's just a little tiny pop of the laughing gas.
All right.
It's just a little.
Okay.
Liquid
so
courage,
That's
you know?
15 right now. That's without a bardic
For Raph?
inspiration.
For Raph to huff on while he's like driving through.
It's one little. It's just a little.
We're okay.
What's
We're
bardic
at 15.
inspiration?
If you want to
And-
give bardic
yeah,
inspiration, you
add
can
a
do another
D6.
D6.
Okay.
Yeah.
17?
17. That's not bad.
Okay.
That's not bad. I'd say that you gotta like speed out of there, otherwise people might realize this is not that's not actually him. But if he's just driving by real quick, it would pass probably.
Running red lights and
It'll beat most people's passive, but if it's like if you stop for any reason and people get a chance to really examine and roll for it, you could get spotted. So with
Well,
that
also-
knowledge, you see it like this is the best you're getting at this point. You've really
Mhm.
put your all into it, and you're like 85% the way there. But you can tell like this ain't quite him, but it's pretty close.
Now that you volunteered for this, I just want to say this is extremely problematic of you.
I'll bounce back, baby. I'm gonna start a documentary. I'm gonna start filming a documentary about my fall and rise.
Alrighty, so you're able to kind of sneak around to another corner where what version of this are you actually going with? Are you doing the Weekend at Bernie's thing?
I like that, yes. So that way it looks like we are driving off and then they wind up dead.
Okay. How do you guys plan pulling that part off? You got the disguise kit for there. You want to give like an investigation, like you're setting up a trap, like kind of like you're setting up a whatever kind of
Some
thing,
rigging.
or
Yeah.
that'd just be an investigation check then.
Gith and I both are proficient in it. If we work together, can he roll at advantage?
Sure.
I'm thinking about right tool for the job applies here.
Yeah, I think so. I think that this is the type of thing where you'd never thought your medical knowledge would come in handy for this, but you're like, all right, how do I rig this together? Am I gonna be like, "Wah!" Like you get the elbows locked in, but then the wind with the driving will just make his arms go.
just a wacky
Alright,
and
so
fun inflatable
what am I
thing,
rolling
too, man.
here?
You're rolling investigation at advantage.
But guidance.
With a little huff.
I don't know why I'm giving people's guidance. It's not my guidance, but I'm doing.
Okay,
Hey.
18, 21.
21.
All right. That part actually looks even better than the makeup job. So you guys get to a discreet spot, get him on, rig it all up, and then vroom, go through town, through Critical Road.
Heck yeah.
Do you
Let's
like
not
really
read into the fact that Yanks is apparently really good at puppeteering a corpse?
We're not going to think about that.
The war, man.
Yeah, you might have to switch over to the Necromancer subclass. So in any case, you roar through town. Definitely some people. Well, give me a performance check real quick, Andrew.
I was gonna say also you need to pretend you're Johnny Blade.
Yeah.
Late Sunday night, riding through residential areas.
I'm Johnny Blade, and I'm riding through a residential area. Wow.
To be fair, Johnny Blade would talk about himself that way.
I'm Johnny Blade.
Right.
It's true. Johnny Blade would be the guy to do that.
The
Oh.
talking in third person is actually to our benefit here.
I'm Johnny
Yep.
Blade, and I just ran a stop sign.
Wait, add your D4 for guidance.
Oh, yes.
Do you take a second huff while driving?
All right, 16. All right, that's above a 15. So overall, that's pretty good. Just you're driving through enough that you're able to sell it, given how quick of an impression it was. Certainly, some people noticed as you ripped through. Where are you going now?
I mean, I'm beelining it for. I'm taking it through Critical Road all the way down to where we would turn off to get back to the pit.
Okay, yeah, you go down towards Cantrip Court, and you get really close to here, and then you face that issue. You gotta cut through property to get back there. What do you do in that scenario?
I'm Johnny Blade, and I'm cutting through somebody's backyard.
That's right. Yeah, I just yelled, "Johnny Blade's gonna live forever!" and hair through.
Definitely
His
wake up those
backyard.
people.
Fuck
Yeah.
your lawn, Johnny Blade.
Fucked up. He would say that. He would say that.
You read his love letter, right? Johnny Blade loves you, girl. Johnny Blade do anything for you.
It's like he was planning on self-incriminating himself. Johnny Blade is murdering you.
Okay.
Just say that.
No, it
I
gets better.
hate you, Motron. I'm killing you now. Johnny Blade's killing you.
I think Johnny
I do
Blade's
want
gonna live
to-
forever might actually have to be the episode title. Man.
I do want
The
to
episode title is just
intentionally-
Johnny Blade.
I want to intentionally crash Johnny Blade's vehicle into like a tree right outside the property,
Okay.
Sure.
and that way, like, dive off and tuck and roll, let the thing hit.
I'm going to need an acrobatics check from you to pull this off without injuring yourself.
Oh boy, I
Plus
am
guidance.
not proficient. It's a
Oh!
7.
Johnny Blade's gonna die, actually.
Johnny Blade is having a hard time right now.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage. Trying to get off the thing. Just you crash into a bush.
Oh, it's a blackberry. Fuck,
Oh,
and they're not
man.
even in season.
We're just like all standing in town, like, is he coming back?
Like he's got this, right? He's got it.
You cut back, and he's like hobbling down the thing with the Modron on his shoulder, like, "Oh, Johnny Blade made a miscalculation. God damn, this sucks."
All right, so you made it to here.
Also,
You-
him holding
You
character
crashed the
who's just
construct bite thing,
completely
which
alone.
we just
Say what?
Him holding character when he's completely alone. He just got into an accident. He's like, Johnny Blade just got into an accident.
Johnny Blade never knows who's listening. Johnny Blade's gotta stay in the moment.
With all of that, you're able to drag him to the abandoned farmhouse. Is there anything else you do in particular to set the scene while you're here?
Oh my god. Just light him
oh,
on fire, Johnny
man.
Blade.
Yeah, pretty much. He's going to kind of he gets in, he like collapses on the floor Oh, and pulls out the flask of healing potion that he got from Ray at the beginning of the day. And just, oh, that doesn't feel too bad. Let's finish this shit.
You heal 8 of the 10 damage.
Hey.
Fantastic.
All
I'm
right.
up to 16 hit points. And he's going to. I assume they planned on how they were going to stage this shit. The clipboard is here.
The clipboard is broken and gone.
Oh yeah, the clipboard
Oh,
itself
right,
is
the
gone. There's still some
pages.
notes. There's 2 pages that you guys kept.
The pages would incriminate Fufu, right?
Kind of.
If you looked really closely at the underlying stuff, that's how you guys were able to get onto her. But more so than that, it's gonna incriminate Indigo for his fine that he owed.
Then okay,
I would say
pages aren't involved. I did him
Indigo's already
in the
burned it.
fireplace, in this empty fireplace pit
Mhm.
area. Smash some bottles there.
Mm-hmm.
And then leave, but I'm going to accidentally drop one of the napkins from Gustavo Fring's chicken joint, like crumpled up near the body,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna get out of there.
I would
Okay.
say dump the devil dust that we collected today, like around, to look like a fight ensued, and then leave their weapons there, including
Yes.
Johnny Blade's blade, likely inside.
Yes,
the Motron.
blade. I'm going to fit the blade in the cut where it was. Of course, wearing a glove.
Okay. So you do all of those things, cutting back to the rest of the gang, who at this point is just praying that that worked. Is there anything else that any of you guys wish to do to further sell this thing? You have a copy of Johnny Blade's love letter to Fufu. You don't know where Fufu is right now. I'm trying to think of any other loose threads. There was
Do
some
we
talk
want to
of
do
maybe.
the whistle pig thing?
Yeah, there's some talk
Where-
of forging a whistle pig thing.
Yeah, because we can fabricate like 2 or 3 additional whistle pigs for launch the same day another whistle goes out. So then it's in case something touches on something too close to the truth, we have other things to muddy the water, or we can just ignore it.
I think we save. I like the fake whistle pig. Let's save that for now, for another diversion. I think.
Uh-huh.
I
And we
think, do we
have-
have any way of forging something with either the papers or the letter?
I mean, we have Johnny Blade's handwriting from the letter
Yeah.
to Fufu, and we have the Modron's handwriting regarding the visits. We can fabricate something either way.
Right tool for the job. I can create one set of artisan's tools.
You could make a forgery kit.
Yeah, it's like an hour-long process, but I can totally like do that.
Could we add a page to the Modron's papers using his handwriting and write a part where it's like inspected bag of folding, up to code. However, Johnny Blade or someone matching Johnny Blade's description, very hostile. Please be wary of this creature in the future. Something hinting that there was some kind of bad blood there.
Sure.
Yeah, you could do that.
And then that could be discovered somewhere.
While we're at it, can we also just throw in a really, really bad score for the all that's right guy? Well, we've got the
I
pages.
support that. I support that decision.
Johnny Blade's been thinking about you hard. Remember that time we spent all day at the all
Well,
night
so yeah,
counting
so
those
I mean,
products?
it-
Oh my god, I didn't read that part. I was busy.
It's like that's like an hour-long process for Yanks to do something like that. Like rules as written takes an hour, but he can do that.
Johnny Blade's lonely. Johnny Blade's life ain't cool.
You can't say that he didn't do a good job.
Romantic. Oh my god. Love. Johnny Blade. His fucking name is huge.
It's very good.
Johnny Blade's gonna live forever. It's gotta be the episode title now. It's too good.
Did we theorize that there was a third page that we never found?
We
Yep.
did, based off of like some of the indentions on the paper. We realized that there was a missing page.
Like the
Yeah, you guys
preparation.
never found the page that had your stuff on it either.
Mm-mm.
Or for
Is there
Yanks.
a world where Oric could use
Hey.
locate object to find the third page?
Have you seen it at least
Potentially,
once?
if it's within 1,000 feet.
I have it for 10 minutes, and I'm a 1,000 foot radar.
Would you like to activate it?
Yeah, I guess I'll go for a night walk, trying to see if I can pick it up with my scanner.
Okay. You go for a night walk, and you do not sense anything no matter where you go, which means it either got pretty far away or it got destroyed.
Okay. That's all I got.
Anything else we want to do before we sign off here? Anything else you want to like confirm
I
that we do this
will
in order to?
Fix Anthir's teeth.
Oh,
Thank you.
And much like with Skipjack, all right, you're all done, and just for fun.
Oh, no, I don't need that. Thank you, though.
Do it yourself.
Putting my teeth back in. Oh, okay.
Gives me clarity.
Is that what you tell yourself?
It's like
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston when he was the dentist in Seinfeld.
Okay.
All right. Well, is there anything you want to like confirm? Like these are the forgeries that we do, or do you want to like discuss that off screen? Because it.
Definitely foo-foos and definitely all the right stuff, or all that's right guy.
Well, if anybody has anything like specific, like hey, like just so that way I can keep track of it. It was like, hey,
Well,
we
you know
wanna
what?
do.
While we're
we
there,
want these things said from this person's POV. Just shoot me a message so that way I can keep track of it all.
you know what? Yanks might not announce it, but he will also correct Indigo's.
Oh, his review.
fix it to keep him from. Okay, yeah.
To kind of make that fine
Make
disappear.
it seem like he passed mustard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's hard to keep track of what are just ideas and what is like we're doing it. So just shoot me a message sometime this week so I can know
Okay.
what it is for sure we do. But given all of this, assuming that it goes well enough, if you give some fake Lady Whistlepigs, you will certainly anger her. But beyond that, you guys have pretty much sold all this off, and we will kind of this arc will finally be wrapped up, and then there will be a bit of a time skip to have arc 2.
I can't believe there was all this chatter about like, what are we gonna do? Where should we plant what? And then we ended up just painting Andrew red and having him ride and drive into a tree.
D&D, baby.
And then just dump a body and I'd be like, that's good enough. We'll call it there.
You know what they say? The best plans are abandoned plans.
I think the one thing that I forgot to probably at some point as you're like walking back, you're gonna see a neighbor with a lantern. Like, is everybody okay out there?
Who,
And
me?
eventually- yeah. At some point, a neighbor will just
Oh,
be
yeah.
looking out, like see the wreckage from the thing, be like, "Is everybody okay? I don't see anyone. I see the crash. Does anybody need medical attention?" You just see like a well-meaning halfling man.
The
Mhm.
dude in one of the lifeboats.
And you see the way background, Johnny Blade.
Flipping it.
Alrighty.
All
Well, that was it. You each will get the equivalent of 1 month free rent, which I decided is 300 gold a month.
right.
Still trying to figure out. Still trying to figure out what
Bam!
this. Still trying to figure out what this economy is. But yeah, you each
economies
get
are hard in D&D.
economies are really hard in D&D.
Yeah.
But in any case, you each get 300 gold for all
Hell
the effort
yeah.
that you did to help sell this place, which did sell. And hard to say exactly what has become of Fufu and what has become of the imps that you let go, possibly including the murderer or maybe the murderer's guild. You have no idea. But you were able to stabilize enough where life kind of settles down for a while.
Thank
And
God.
we
if
all
you've
live
not leveled up
happily
yet,
ever
you do so
after.
by now.
Oh, okay. So we're leveling up to 4 now.
If you haven't leveled up yet, then you would level up now.
Oh, I
Okay.
leveled up to 6.
No!
No?
Everybody should be 4 by the end of this.
You sure?
Level 12
Yes.
instead.
Okay, let's call it 6.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Okay.
Well,
I'm
If
taking
you
this
guys
out.
have any like
These are for the
requests
stream.
or anything else of what to do with your characters over the next during this time skip, let me know and we'll dive into Arc 2, and then after Arc 2 is done, then we switch back to a different campaign.
Cool.
Woo.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right.
All
Bye,
right.
stream.
Bye,
Bye,
stream.
stream.